Go.
Alright, on the last session of Fabled Fallen, our party went to turn in the dragon scales. We also checked out the mission board and found about some potential jobs we could take. And spoke with a nice lady there who informed us that we could join the guild there. And then we went to meet a lovely blacksmith woman who is incredibly skilled and was able to sell our party some very useful items. Upon leaving the blacksmith and heading back to the inn, a couple of our party members ran off down the alleyways. Before myself, Valeska, and Ragavir could decide if we could chase them or go back to the inn, they were already gone. So back to the inn we went, enjoying our dinner, when all of a sudden the rest of the party showed up with Strix not doing so well. So we took Strix into the room and tried to heal her. However, our efforts were not giving us the results we were hoping for. So that's basically where we left.
A couple of you went off to have your own little R&Rs. Ragavir and Pip, your guys' is cut short by a commotion coming from the other room. Give me 1 second.
The room with Strix in it?
Yes.
Okay. Ragavir immediately drops his lyre up back on the bed and bolts out the door into the room with Strix.
Okay.
Hey, wait for me!
Okay.
And he follows.
Answers that question. Both of you return to the room to see everyone crowded around Strix's bed. The rest of you, the commotion kind of started and everyone scurried over to the bed at the sound of and you watch as Strix kind of coughs up an alarming amount of blood.
Is that my cue?
Nope.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Ragavir immediately rolls her onto her side so she doesn't start choking on her own blood.
You put her over on your side. Everyone kind of gathers around the bedside. Anyone doing anything? Saying anything?
Does she, appear normal to me?
Do you want to try and gaze into the veil?
Yeah.
Okay, make a wisdom save.
Sim save? Okay. It's only a 9.
You go and try and force it, and you feel yourself slip a little bit, but you can't quite look past. You kind of feel your vision snap back. Were you going to say something, Naga?
Nope, I'm
Okay.
good. Alma's just kind of standing at the head of the bed, trying not to get in the healer's way, but she's freaking out.
Okay.
Could I try to check her status, check her stats, clean some of the blood off of her, try to see if I could tell why she coughed up that blood, and if she's breathing.
Yep. As you go to kind of inspect Strix's body, you can see, on occasion, you can see parts of her muscles, like her forearm and her hand, the muscles convulse or constrict. You can see different parts of her skin start to bruise and then heal over immediately, and then bruise again. And the rest of you start seeing this as well. Just different parts of her body getting afflicted by different kinds of wounds, scrapes, scratches, bruises, breaks. You can see Ragavir, as you're holding her onto her side, you watch as her ribs snap and then heal. What'd you say, Cora?
I said, what the fuck is going on? What? Like, Cora is just like wigging out. What?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I think she's fighting to live.
These convulses, breaks, bruises, they all continue. For the better part of probably about 5 minutes, and then they start to slow down and subside. They become less frequent. Those of you that can kind of reach out and help her in some way, do so. You know, Ragavir, if you see something break, you tend to it. Asha, if you see like blood, you kind of like resolve the issue, we'll say.
Yeah.
Valeska, make another wisdom save for me. 18. Persistence is a bit in your nature. And you take the time to kind of try and peer again, and this time you do manage to break through the veil, and you can see different swirling mists and wisps of shadow kind of whirling around Strix's body. And you reach out and you just kind of bat some of them away. Kind of clear it out like you're fanning away a fog. But this persists for the better part of an hour. And then it slows down significantly to the point where Ragavir, you feel comfortable laying her back on her back. But for those of you that are going to stick around, like at her side through the entirety of this process, it is going to take 2 more hours on top of the first. So I will leave any kind of conversation or separations or people if want to go to sleep, whatever, to you guys.
I think Pip's probably just gonna stay there for the whole time.
Everyone kind of in the same mindset?
Yeah, Asha's gonna stay there.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay. So deep into the hours of the night, you all stand by Strix, some of you holding your hand, some of you making small prayers to whatever entity you hope can hear you. And eventually it subsides upon the 3rd hour. Nothing seems to happen. No more bruises, no more cuts, no more breaks. Strix is breathing, sometimes, very shallowly. Asha, Valeska, you go to feel a pulse. You hold your fingers to her neck and you wait. 30 seconds. A minute. 2 minutes. Nothing.
Do I see anything from her?
She's breathing on occasion. It's very spaced out.
Does she have any color to her?
Her skin has gotten noticeably more pale. Her hair seemingly darker at the roots. But other than that, nothing more noticeable.
Can I do Divine Sense, please?
Sure. You activate it and peer through the veil. Nothing that you're not already used to or aware of.
Okay, so nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think is happening?
She like kind of leans over to Valeska and whispers, at first I thought what was happening to her was quite familiar, but I don't know anymore.
I was hoping you would maybe have some knowledge there. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to leave her anytime soon.
And she nods to you.
Ragavir.
Yeah.
You're pretty versed in perception. Passively.
Yep.
You notice a black, not ichor, but almost like an etching, kind of carving itself into Strix's skin. Just weaving.
Where on the body?
On the left arm. It's from the wrist working its way up towards the elbow.
Guys, look.
Yes.
And he like points it. He's gonna reach forward and he's gonna touch it with his own fingers.
You poke it and it feels like skin.
What?
This isn't good.
Well, actually, Asha,
This kind of.
maybe it is. You are yourself a little familiar with the process and probably what Strix is feeling at the moment.
Yeah, this is more familiar than I thought.
Strix, you feel your eyes kind of batter open a little bit, and for the first time in about 4.5 hours, everyone around the bed can watch Strix's eyes flutter open.
Yeah, I lay there for a moment and then immediately jolt up and make a fist and pull back my arm like I'm about to punch something.
And the rest of you watch as like this red and black kind of sparking kind of forms around the wrist. As she pulls back.
Then I notice my surroundings. It's more light than what I have grown accustomed to. It's very different. So I drop my arm and I look around, kind of confused and frantic, but when I see all of you leaning over me, I let out a relieved breath.
And as you let that breath kind of leave your lips, you pass out again.
Ah, damn it.
Oh no, I gotta catch her.
You catch her, and she is out. The fatigue of your past experience catching up to you, you are going to be out for a few hours. But not fighting for your life anymore.
Cool.
She needs to rest. She really needs to rest.
What just happened?
A vampire? Like a zombie or something now?
No, she was fighting. She was fighting for her life.
You said that it was like familiar to you, so like.
I think they whispered that.
Yeah, I've also fought for my life before.
Right. Okay. So like, is there anything we can do now?
I think.
Yeah, there is. With the change complete, Strix, if you want, you can show everybody your new token.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
My cat has decided that she needs affection right now.
Oh my god, is the token
And
your
is-
cat?
No.
If
It's
only.
refusing to get off of me, but
Oh.
the background color is different. I thought it'd be cool to make it darker, but then failed to realize that everybody else had the same background color.
I mean, it's fine. You
no.
just click the cool one, and you are the cool one.
Very true.
You can drop your token and throw it in character art.
Better die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to change our background when we die.
I'll
Yes,
put it in grayscale.
that's like dying privileges. You get to change your background color.
Oh my god, you're so privileged.
Okay, I put my token on my map. Hold on, let me find where I put the character art so I can post that in the disc. God damn it, cat.
I can post it for
Kitty,
you.
get.
None of you are allowed
Yeah.
to die again until level 9. That's the only
Level
time we actually
9?
be able to bring you back.
Oh, you got
Um,
resurrection.
Uh,
Fight for our
Reincarnate.
life. Whatever the
Reincarnate.
hell that was.
I put
Yeah,
your new
so
token in
thank
for
you,
you.
Gray, for
Oh,
posting
very
it
nice.
in character art.
Instead of owls, it's crows now?
Yes,
Oh man.
because I died.
Oh
Rip.
man.
Oh,
Strix
and
had
we
like
have
a
a
phase,
pink
was
now.
like, fuck owls.
I'm no longer an owl girl. I'm a crow girl now.
Oh my god, she
Yeah,
woke up
God.
and she's edgier than ever, says everyone.
is it crow or raven?
It's a raven.
Ooh.
Cookie, would you like to tell everyone how close you were to not completing your trial?
Yes. So, we did a thing. The thing involved combat, and I rolled so badly, you guys. Like, I could not roll above a 10. I think I hit like
Oh
a
my
fourth of the
God.
time, but I rolled very well for damage whenever I did hit, so that was good. I think I had like, I calculated my HP for this incorrectly. I think I told Gray about this, but I don't think he ever responded to my message. If I had calculated my HP correctly, I would have literally had 1 HP left at the end of the whole ordeal. So
Oh my god.
I'm either very lucky or very unlucky because like it got to that point in the first place.
Yikes.
Yes.
Kip kind of like perks up his. So, nobody die again, please.
I don't think we were planning on it in the first place, but this is a very good incentive.
Yeah, I mean, dying doesn't sound super fun, so not planning on that.
I don't think anyone ever plans on it. And she like grabs Strix's hands and kind of like, or one of her hands and kind of like gives her a tight squeeze and kind of rubs her hand like.
Her hand is unbelievably cold.
I'm just, like, kind of. I'm gonna cast message at Alma, and I'll DM you.
Okay. Alma is like on the verge of tears right now. She was absolutely panicking when she thought Strix was dead, and now that she's not, she's also freaking out, but in a different way.
What are the rest of us up to?
Question.
Yes, hello.
Are we allowed to use the kitchen at the inn?
Probably not.
Dang it, I was gonna say let's make a cake.
Oh my god. Sorry you died, Cake.
Sorry you died.
How are you feeling? Does everything feel normal? Do you feel different? You look different.
Are you talking to Strix's passed out body?
Oh, is she not awake?
No, she's
she's
fucking
not.
out.
Sleeping.
Never mind.
She briefly regained consciousness and then passed the fuck back out.
Mm-hmm. She'll tell you why. I'm sure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So Ragavir is just gonna like druid craft a little flower crown for her,
Oh.
put it on her head, and then
Oh my
and
god.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Wait,
I'm-
Ragavir, I want one!
Okay, I'll make you one before we go to sleep, Pip.
flower crown.
Thank you.
And Ragavir's gonna, get up and leave the room and go back to their room and make Pip his flower crown and pass the fuck out because he's tapped on magic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pip's
I see
gonna
how
like
it is.
lean up and pat Strix's head gently, and then like leave and go to his room.
Alma's gonna do Divine Sense one more time now that we've seen Strix wake up. Is there anything that happened?
Nope.
Nope. Did you say no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Whose room are we in right now? Sorry, I forgot.
You are in Alma's room. Alma, Bree, and I think it was just you two. Pip might have been in here the first time.
Okay.
What?
Alma's gonna lay down in one of the other beds and just pass out now that the emotional ride is over.
And you do so.
I'm gonna lay down in the other. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess meditate in the other bed.
With Strix?
Nah, I'm just gonna go and cuddle with Alma, I guess.
Okay.
Alma's out cold. She's very tired.
Asha's gonna pull out her bedroll and lay it on the floor.
Good idea. I don't feel comfortable leaving. No, I'm gonna do the same.
I like
Oh,
to hear
wait.
when
If
she
you
wakes
guys are
up.
gonna sleep in here, we can take the third room.
If you'd like, yeah. We don't
Okay.
mind either way.
I'll kind of like shove at Cora, or Alma will shove at Cora and be like,
Shove her
"Let's
onto
go
the
to
floor. So, just kidding.
No.
I didn't hear that last part.
Not intentionally.
I'm gonna like kind of like shove her back playfully.
And we'll go to the other room instead. So if you guys are gonna keep watch over Strix.
Yeah, I will as well. I will follow. So, bro, that was so fucking weird, right? Oh my god. Did you see that shit? She was like, "Oh," and then she was like, "What?"
And then she immediately passed out again.
Uh.
So Strix has only been awake for like 15 seconds.
Roughly.
At least she's alive, Cora? I think. She's alive.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like some fucked up shit went down. I don't know, like, what exactly happened, but
I mean, she's not an undead, so I think we're okay.
yeah, but like, what do you think is with the whole crow stuff? Like,
I mean, she did die.
it's
So-
like
Well,
related
you
to like a
don't
god.
technically know that because she had a pulse the whole way through. She was
Huh?
breathing. She was breathing the entire time.
Right up until her pulse stopped.
Well, it
I
still
mean,
stopped.
she was still breathing when her pulse stopped, right?
Mhm.
But it was just like twice a minute instead of the normal breathing.
Yep. I'm just very staggered.
Yeah.
Going on, but that is freaky deaky. I seriously, so you're gonna yell at me. I know you're gonna yell at me, but
That sounds promising.
I really do feel like we need to investigate like those like weird cloaked people further, cause I mean, who knows what they're up to? Like, and well, for one thing, they almost killed Strix, which yeah, that sucks. But also, what the fuck is going on in there? Like, I don't know about you, but I am very curious, and I don't know. I really feel like we need to investigate that. Like, do you think it's like one of those like brainwashing like people enslavement things?
Whatever it is, I don't think we should separate from the rest of the group again if we're gonna try to go after them.
Okay, I can agree to that.
Even if you see them, you have to like tell more than just me. You have to tell other people too next time.
Oh, that was gonna happen, and I.
No, I know,
Okay.
but I'm just saying next time.
Okay. But I didn't have time to really search the bodies, and you know how bad I am at the whole investigating and like finding things, stuff, you know.
That's okay. Did you grab my hand axe by chance?
Did I grab your what?
My hand axe. It was in that
Oh
lady.
yeah, here. And then I hand it over.
Oh my god, you did.
Did you?
Presume so.
I don't remember that.
I don't think you did.
Okay, then never mind. Retcon. I'll be like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't. But we have like more money now, so we can probably buy you one. Although, like, yeah, like, oh my god. I mean, it sucks that Strix died and stuff, but like, we have money now. We can go shopping.
I just spent my money and someone else's money on a sword.
Hey! Did I ask if you had money whenever I said let's go shopping? No. Me casa, not. I don't think that's how. But what's the word for in like
Dinero.
fantasy Spanish for money?
Dinero.
Mi dinero es tu dinero.
Starts throwing out some random dwarvish.
But I might have picked it up whenever we were passing through the Dwarven Kingdom. Who knows? That sounds like something Cora would do. Listen, like, they've apparently got like all this like cool food and stuff, and a pet store. Although, like, don't you think it would be a cool idea to get like a pet for us?
No. That's another thing to take care of.
But
we can't even take care of the ones who can theoretically take care of themselves, as we just saw, and gestures to the wall that we share with the other room.
we at least go look.
Maybe.
I just want to look at them and I want to pet them, and oh my god. And Cora is just like visibly getting like a little bit, you know, the happy kind of flustered you get whenever you like think about cute animals. But
Someone almost died. Let's just take a breather for a little while. Someone might have died and then came back to life. We don't really know what happened with her.
To stay on the bright side, like, I think that's really fucked up what happened. And it's honestly got me thinking that maybe, like, the fact that Strix didn't die has to do with, like, all of this weird fate shit. And she uses, like, you know, the little hand quotation marks around the word fate. Like, maybe, like, none of us can die. Or maybe it's just harder for us to die because of, like, this weird, like, I don't know, supernatural stuff that's around all of us.
I'm sure we can die. I'm 100% confident that we are capable of dying.
Well, I meant maybe it's harder for us to die. Because, like, realistically speaking, like, I've seen some tough shit before, and I know you have too. She probably should have died, and the fact that she didn't, I don't know, it makes me think something is going on. There's so many things going on, and I don't know, like, I don't know anything, and it's just kind of, like, driving me crazy a little bit, you know?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Okay. We don't sleep, but okay.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
The
okay.
equivalent of that.
Alright. Talk to you later.
See you in 4 hours.
See you in 4 hours.
Cora, you don't have any problem meditating. Alma, however, you are fucking tired. And while you go to meditate, you do pass out.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can snore happily.
She clonks out.
The rest of you go to bed. Yes?
Poggies,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ragavir's gone.
Insert Pokemon Center noise.
Rude.
Yeah,
And we hit level 3.
Before going to
Pip
bed,
slept in. Pip slept in his own bed, but in the middle of the night he probably woke up and then went into Ragavir's bed and is probably snuggling with him.
before going to bed, I'm gonna cast Aid on myself, Valeska, and Strix.
Oh, that would be cool if you were level 3 right now.
Wait, what the fuck?
You'll be level 3 tomorrow.
Oh, just kidding.
The package comes
I'm
in
going to sleep.
tomorrow.
I'm asleep.
You get bestowed with power in your dreams.
Wow, I feel so powerful.
Oh my god.
4 hours go by for the elves. You guys wake up. Everyone else is still asleep. Strix, you are going to have a late morning. But
Okay.
everyone comes to after about 8 or 9 hours. It's about 10 in the morning because we did have a very late night. But everyone does awaken, save Strix, who is asleep for a little bit longer. Are we all gathering up in Strix's room? Are we going to go downstairs? Are we going to spread out again?
I'm gonna go into Strix's room, like after me and Alma wake up. I'll wait until Alma wakes up because I presume that that's like the normal sleeping time for like normal humans and shit. And then I'm gonna go into Strix's room and I'm gonna just poke her.
Alma's gonna follow Cora, and as she watches her do this, she's gonna slap her hand like, "Don't do that. Stop that. Don't do that. You can't poke her."
You poke her and Strix kind of like snorts a little.
I want to feel her skin, you know, to see if it's like still normal skin.
Asha pokes you. Is your skin normal skin?
Oh, no, is it normal skin?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It feels
I don't
flame
really know
retardant.
How does something feel flame retardant? Does Strix's skin feel like different than like, I don't know, it did before?
Yeah, she feels like a block of ice.
Holy shit, she's cold. It's like the opposite of me. I wonder if I could like, if we like held hands, if it would be like, you know, equalized.
Thermodynamics. Sorry.
Why?
You hear Alma say one word that she heard in one class one time.
Oh, did I what now? Holy crap, that's a big word. How do you know that?
Everyone talking around your bed is enough to wake you up now, Strix. And you wake up
Oh.
and you feel like Cookie, have you ever done push-ups?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
gotta put
work
Cookie on
out
balance.
like 3 times a week, and I'm really bad at it.
The point is
So,
you do it.
I know what. Yeah.
So yeah, Strix feels like she just did that forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's not too far from the truth. So, yeah, I just sort of blink my eyes open, groan a little bit. Oh. I, like, prop myself up on one arm, look at my surroundings.
You see a dragon.
Oh, fuck.
Born.
Tricks. How you
Yeah.
feeling?
What? Ragavir?
Gregory looks around. Yes.
Oh. Good to see your face.
gonna like wave obnoxiously.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel sore.
Are you
Do
hungry?
you feel cold?
Do I feel cold?
Nope.
I don't feel cold.
Are you hungry?
Food. It's been a while. Yes, I should eat.
You did miss dinner last night.
Miss dinner?
Yes.
Remember what happened?
There was fire, I think. It's all been so long, but I remember fire.
The mention of fire, Valeska just kind of slowly turns her head to look at Cora.
No, nothing like that, I assure you.
Well, I wasn't there. Do one of you please tell her what happened?
Bro, you fucking basically died and came back to life. It was the weirdest shit.
Yes, I died.
See, I told you.
I guess I should tell you what happened while I was in that place. First thing I remember is waking up in a space, nothing there, just a void. Some light coming from the ground, some mist. I think I walked for a while, and then I met someone.
Do you know their name?
Gale.
I see.
Yes, his name was Gale. We talked. He said that he could bring me back to life. I agreed to his terms. And so yes, I was to prove myself in combat.
Whoa.
Yes, for a long time, I fought shadows, effigies, improving my fighting style, changing it so I could more effectively fight the undead that plague this world.
Do you have like undead fighting superpowers now?
Strix looks down at her hands, sort of balls them into a fist. Something along those lines, perhaps. Not superpowers, but I'm better at fighting them now.
You're very lucky.
So cool. Whoa.
Yes, I am lucky.
I mean, you're also cool. Literally.
Cold
Wait,
as
what?
shit, dude. Have you here? Do I feel warm to you? Do I feel hot? And I'm gonna put my hand up to her forehead.
Feels normal.
Does she? I don't feel anything strange.
Wait, you
Feel
can feel her hand on your skin, or you just don't feel any
No,
temp?
I can feel her hand. It just feels like the normal temperature.
You all watch Strix kind of jolt a little bit. Strix, your heart just
Yes.
beat for the first time since you woke up. Startled you.
Yeah, I sort of jump a little bit, look around, what was that? And then, realize, oh, I'm alive again. Right. This
Wait,
is gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
Wait, what surprised you?
My heartbeat, it would seem.
Oh, is it normal?
I'm guessing the answer to that is no.
Yeah.
Okay.
You felt it once and you haven't felt it again.
It's been a while since I've felt bodily sensations, but the heart is supposed to beat more than once every 30 seconds.
Is her breathing normal-ish?
Yeah.
So her breathing's normal, but her heartbeat is twice a minute.
I mean, we should just be thankful that she's alive. So long as she's okay, what does it matter if her heart isn't beating or if she's a little cold? We're just happy that you're back, right? And she looks around to the rest of the room.
We are.
That's right.
Glad you didn't die.
Ragavir just nods.
I'm sorry that my hand axe from the witch lady accidentally killed, or well, purposefully killed you, but I accidentally gave it to her.
Oh. Right there. Oh, I guess Strix
Witch?
wouldn't know about the axe. She was passed out by that point.
Yeah, you felt the pain, but that was it. You do look down and see a nice scar across your stomach, though.
I say, well, I'm alive, so everything that happened, I think, was supposed to happen.
And it seems fate is not done with you yet.
No. No, it is not.
She gives her kind of a half-weak smile, like she's trying to make light of the situation, but it's yeah.
I sort of weakly grin at you back. Very weak.
You all hear a really loud thud on the floor, like a sack of potatoes just got dropped.
Is it Bon Bon?
Yes. Fuck you.
Fucking knew it.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh,
Same
here
thing.
comes a chonk.
He
Chonker.
falls out of the straps in Valeska's chest and just kind of onto the floor.
Oh shit. I gotta pick up Bon Bon.
He's wheezing, knocked the breath out of himself.
Hello, Chunky.
Wiggles, sort of.
That thing's fat.
What have you been feeding this thing? I do not remember you being so big. Would you like to pet him? I feel like it might be therapeutic.
I'll just sort of reach out wordlessly and kind of just pat the big chinchilla.
He's so soft.
Yeah, I smile. It's been so long since I've felt any sort of texture, really. But this is nice.
Well, you can pet him as
Trix?
long as you want.
Trix, how long were you dead?
It's not like there was a sun or a clock or any way to keep time, but by my estimate, a few years.
It's been a
Oh.
day, broski.
Wait, what?
Oh, a day. Well,
Like less than a day.
all of you look as I remember. So that would indicate that you're telling the truth.
I know you don't know us that well, but that seems like a little bit far to go for a prank.
No, I was there for 3 years, I think.
So, do you feel 3 years older or 3 years younger?
Strix right now feels like she's 95 in a wheelchair.
A little bit impolite to ask someone.
Is it?
Never ask a lady her age, Pip. I did not
Oh.
say that in character.
Oh,
I would
Voyage
say
was
that
there.
as Voyage,
Yep.
but
Here, sick.
yeah. Yeah, I just look at Pip and I smile at his antics. Still weak, you could guess, because my body has been through a lot. It's nice to hear all of your voices again.
I step away from Strix, and I will cast a Goodberry far away from Bonbon.
He looks at you, and he starts
No.
trying to like
No.
kick the air.
No.
And I'll
He's
start
holding him.
distributing good berries to everybody,
Starts screeching.
and then give once
We
once
want not
once a
eating
hit
the
once a
stuff.
Bonbon.
Nong, 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 nong.
And while he's eating that one, I'm gonna pop one in Strix's mouth.
I'll eat it.
Yummy. It's the first thing you've tasted in quite a while, other than your own blood.
This is true. I'm like, tastes sweet.
Too
I
sweet. Very sweet.
like it.
Like,
So,
what else do you remember? Like, do you... That's... Wow.
I remember fighting, mostly. A lot of training in combat. Pretty much constant. I would pass out eventually. I would wake back up and it would continue.
Huh. Okay, anyone want to have breakfast?
Just had a good berry.
One berry?
Yes, it'll sustain you all day.
You're telling me you don't want an actual meal?
Breakfast sounds great. Let's go get some breakfast.
You don't like the good berry? I like the good berry.
You gave us all good berries, yeah?
Yeah, gave everybody
Okay.
good berries, and then I
She-
gave Bonbon the leftover.
I'm gonna
Zzz.
stick my good berry in my bag for now.
Okay. Your berry of good is pocketed.
Wish.
Gonna save it for later, and we can have some breakfast.
Everyone starts heading downstairs. Bonbon kind of tries to follow and flops off the bed and just smacks onto the floor and then gets up and waddles.
You're almost as clumsy as I am. And I want to try and pet Bonbon.
He goes to like turn his head to nip you, and his fat rolls kind of get in the way, and he gives up.
I'm gonna like think for a second, and then I'm gonna cast minor illusion and make a little like butterfly like fly in front of him.
The rest of you just kind of hear like on the ground. He just starts kind of like running in place. He eventually does catch it because he's a quick boy, but he eats it.
And then I try and pet him.
He allows. Yes, very similar. He consumes another cantrip. And then you pet him. He's very soft.
So soft. Oh,
Oh.
but can we please get a pet? I want one so bad.
No. Well, maybe... I was thinking maybe Velasca... Would you, do we really want to keep this, and she kind of tilts her head towards Bonbon. It is kind of maybe dangerous, don't you think?
Well, he does eat spells. And Grigory doesn't like him. But dangerous?
I mean, it could be dangerous if I try to heal you and he eats the heal. It
Like,
could
train him. Like, you could, like, train him and be like, no, Bonbon, and he'll, like, stop, you know?
I just think it would be unfortunate if anything
understands common.
does or does not.
I don't think Bonbon understands us. I can try, but
I just think it would be unfortunate if something were to happen, you know.
I wonder if you would really like to go to the pet store, maybe they have obedience classes.
Bonbon eventually gets tired of the minor illusion and waddles up to Valeska and just looks up.
Hello, dear. Be
Little
truthful
beady
with
eyes.
me. And she's going to squat down and look at him. Be truthful with me. If Mommy was bleeding out, would you eat the spell that saves her?
He gets up on its hind legs and like tries to crawl into its pouch in front of you.
I don't know what that means. And she's going to pick him up and put him in the pouch again.
Can I try something? I want to try something.
Go ahead.
Okay, Pip walks up, but he doesn't get like too close, but he gets to like where maybe Bonbon could hear him, and he tries to speak to it in that language that you know I have.
Okay.
Is there any reaction?
No.
Dang. But you guys hear Pip speak this weird ass freaking language, but
Sounds
then
like
like
rocks
frowns, says
colliding.
nothing.
Velasca just kind of like blinks, like, I don't understand this.
Recognize the language.
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
Of the DM.
If you don't speak it, then no. Which you
I
don't.
even like recognize what it is.
No, it wouldn't be a language any of you are familiar with. It wouldn't be in text
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Now, where did you learn that language, Pip?
Kind of just like I had a dream about it, and then it came to me.
Language is that?
Is that actual language or was it gibberish?
Guess I don't really know.
You don't know what you said?
Like, it's in my head, but, like, I don't know what it's for, really. But since it was new, I thought I'd try it. But it didn't work, so.
Do you guys?
Say my name.
Oh,
And what's it supposed to sound like again?
So which dialect are you trying to use? Because it changes depending.
What do you mean, dialect? Sorry, I'm dumb.
You're trying to keep it a secret, and the questions aren't helping. So I can either spoil it for you, or
Just DM him. I don't want you to have it spoiled.
Yeah, just DM me.
I knew.
I don't know it.
what are you guys gonna do today? Do you think the city's gonna be dead like it was yesterday?
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I think we should probably go investigate, like, whatever the fuck is going on in the alleyways with those weird cloaky people.
Do you have a death wish?
There are a bunch of, like, weird mind power, like, sorcerer, well, no, that's the wrong word for it. Like, I don't know, mages who are, like, going around, like, doing weird sneaky shit, and you don't want to get to the bottom of it.
With what happened last night, I have no desire to go sneaking down alleyways looking for trouble and knocking on death's door.
They're,
I
like,
forget.
doing some bad shit. Listen,
Sorry, my internet really died for a second at the worst time.
well, don't you want to, like, investigate the people that tried to kill Strix?
I'm with Cora.
Yeah,
I
like,
agree.
listen,
We need to be cautious.
yes.
And we've been not cautious at all. And that is why I won't agree to this unless we set some ground rules and actually follow them. Or else this just isn't gonna work and more people are gonna get killed.
Yes,
Okay.
that too.
Okay. What ground rules?
We need to communicate, firstly. We can't be running around willy-nilly down alleys.
Did you say William Nilliam?
She did. She did.
The group stays together.
And if we need to run, we run. Your pride is not worth more than your life. And if it is, you will be left behind.
I think these rules are reasonable, but yes, these people need to be pursued. They cannot be allowed to do what nefarious scheme they have.
Personally,
You're echoing a little bit.
Yes, I noticed.
Momo,
I'm
it's you.
echoing.
Yep.
Is that better?
Yes.
So, you said personally you what?
Personally, I really think we should get a bit stronger, work on our teamwork, and not apprehend them today. I mean, Strix, what happened to Strix was only just last night. Forgive me for my lack of faith in our group. I'm sure maybe at least you can understand why it's worrisome.
I can understand that, but, like, you're the one who's always saying, you know, whatever, fortune favors the brave, or whatever, and like all of this fate stuff. And I have this really strong, like, gut feeling about this. I can't explain it. There's something weird going on. And I,
Mm.
I, I don't have a good feeling about what they're doing. And if you see the bad things happening and you don't do anything about it, you're basically letting it happen.
Look, Cora, I was a bit suspicious about it at first, you know? Me and you were on them. But I don't like how things turned out. So, personally, I think I just don't want to get involved with it anymore. It could be someone else's problem.
Fate favors the fearless, not the foolish.
But also, I don't really want anyone to die anymore. I kind of feel like it was mostly my fault.
If we were stronger, this would be different, but maybe we should just take a vote on it. I don't know.
Keep in mind
How
our
many of them
numbers.
were there exactly? Against the four of you.
Well, Pip was knocked unconscious immediately.
That does not inspire confidence, but go on.
Well, I mean, it was a surprise attack, to be fair. So then the rest of us tried to chase after them. And I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but between me and Cora getting there, Strix got there and then was on the ground suddenly. It was very fast, and then the other person was running away with Pip, and I was chasing after them, so I left her unconscious body, sadly, and then the one lady that was near her stabbed her.
So we have to deal with not only murderers but kidnappers. They tried to take Pip.
Yeah, they very distinctly, one of them told the other one to just take Pip and like run with him.
I didn't know that part. Oh my god. That's terrifying, actually.
That is very creepy.
So in the panic of, one person having to chase down one person, that's how I think Strix got injured in that panic. And they were much faster than us too. Sorry.
So they're faster than us. They can catch us by surprise, take us down instantly, and we want to go pursue them?
Yes, I'm with Asha on this one. Sorry, everyone.
I mean, maybe if we had the better stuff we just bought, maybe I'd feel a bit more confident, but
We are still waiting on some of our things. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. And she's going to pull out the armor that she got yesterday. The splint. She's gonna like touch it, put her hand on it, and it's gonna like form around her body, like animate over it. And I'm wearing it now, baby. 'Cause I got an Eldritch armor.
Go ahead and bump your AC.
You see, 17.
Yay.
I mean, there's other people that need help. There's other things we can do. There's a wanted orc that's been assaulting people near Gom. There's other things we can do.
I think we should come back to it though. Just not right away, since we're clearly weaker than them.
speaking of, do you think some of us should maybe carry like supplies or something that'll help someone who's dying, maybe?
That's a good idea, yes.
I have my herbalist kit. They can be used to stabilize someone.
don't
can
we think more than one person should have something on them?
I can stabilize people, and she like shows you her hand. She's like, with my hands, like, can do it with magic.
Same.
Yes,
Oh,
I
fun.
have a ability like that.
Our biggest issue we encountered with this was that our strength was split. If we had more people available, this might not have happened. If Asha, Valeska, and I had been there, then
I don't think thinking about should'ves is very helpful right now. I think we should just remember next time to just communicate with everyone.
Yeah, like I still got a bit of money. I kind of maybe I should buy something like
no, I was
medical
just
supplies or something.
I was
No.
really just mentioning that to keep in mind for future encounters. Like we might fare better, is all I'm saying.
Communication is important.
I think it is a good idea, Pip, if you do not have a way to stabilize someone.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't, but I'm pretty slippery, so maybe it'd be good if I did.
Do you know what they did to Pip to take them out so quickly?
I was a little too far away to be able to tell. All I saw was him look around the corner and then him drop cold.
It was some sort of like
Yeah.
maybe sleeping magic.
I assume it was magic because I didn't see anything like physical happen to him.
Yeah, and he was, well, I mean, not after I accidentally, like, you know, blasted him with fire. But he was pretty much fine. I don't think they, like, hurt him whenever they made him, like, sleep. He was just, like, you know, conked out. But,
I remember they said hi to me before I passed out.
yeah, they were really creepy. And that's this other thing, like, it's not just that they're, like, powerful and stuff. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. I feel like something awful is.
I think that Cora is right. Whatever they are, they cannot be up to any good, and there must be something larger at play here.
I think
Who
both of you
knows
are
what
correct.
will happen?
Go ahead, Strix, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I was just gonna say, who knows what will happen or how many more people will get hurt if we don't do something.
Exactly. I think that what if we like went and we talked to Ilya? Like she seems to know a fair amount about like what's going on and stuff, and even if she doesn't know anything about this, she could maybe come along with us and help. She seems really strong.
I agree that we should, stop them, but I don't think that we have to do it right now. I don't think we're in a position where we could do it right now.
But who knows how long we have.
Cora is just visibly getting like very like frustrated. I can't force you guys to do anything. And but I can't stand by and watch this happen. And I don't plan on it. And if you all want to not be involved, then that's your decision. But I can't not be involved.
I'm with Cora. Whatever little I could do, it must be done.
We tried to do a little last night, and you almost died, and they almost ran off with Pip.
Like I said, you don't have to come with us.
But what?
But you can't go
Seriously,
charging off on
you
your
want
own.
to split?
So you want to split the party again?
I do not wish to split the party.
We're not saying that we're not going to take care of it. I just don't think we can do it right now.
Well, if we can't take care of it right now, there are more people than us, people who are stronger than us. Somebody, I forget who, sorry, brought up Ilya earlier. If
Yeah,
we tell
exactly.
her, she must have resources, people who can investigate.
Yeah,
Most
I
of the
think
reliquary is for pay. They're not just going to do something for the, or they don't seem like the type to just do something for the good of it.
I'm
It's worth a try.
I'm definitely down to go talk to Ilya. I would also like to sign up to join her group, her mercenary thing.
Oh. I'll join it with you, Asha.
We need to get stronger, and the money could be helpful as well. I can't think of a reason not to sign up, so I'm going to.
Need to be traveling together anyway. At least you and I are.
Right. Let's go on then.
Where?
To talk to Ilya.
To the reliquary?
Yeah.
Or I forget how long it was supposed to be, but doesn't someone have something to pick up at the armor place?
I
Or
think
is that
that's
like-
tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's 2
Okay.
days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
she told you 2 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days. I don't know why I said I think. I literally know that it's 2 days.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we go to the reliquary.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Sure. You all gather up and you head downstairs, and immediately you all notice that there's not a single patron in the tavern.
Oh, did we just leave my room with the just covered in blood?
You guys would have cleaned up and stuff.
Okay.
But we
Yes,
did do
I-
last night with a dead body. So
Is the innkeeper even there?
He is behind the counter, just kind of cleaning glasses idly.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm going to say, "Where is everyone?"
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
People have been told to stay indoors. The city itself currently is on a minor lockdown.
I said minor lockdown.
The guards have issued, not martial law, but they are investigating murders that took place last night.
Do you know who did the murders? Was it the same noble like coin flipping guy or someone else?
Lockdown would not get called if Lord Oguer was involved. However, they are currently looking for practitioners of fire magic, as 2 people were burned alive in the bazaar.
My God. The hooded figures from last night, and I
God,
turned to the rest of the I turned to the rest of the party. The hooded figures from last night were fire practitioners.
Yeah, so you were you.
Well, that's great.
Stop,
I'm glad you're on it.
everyone stop talking. Oh my god. Let's go back up to the room. Because this innkeeper's right here and
He's currently
Almost
got
looks
a
like
eyes. His brows are currently raised, looking at the back of Cora's head.
yeah.
Okay, then fine. Let's go back upstairs. And Cora's just gonna like quickly walk back upstairs, I guess.
I'm sorry to shout everyone, but we were talking way too loudly in public area.
Can I talk to the innkeeper before we go upstairs?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, before we go upstairs, I would like to try to persuade him that our friend is a little bit, has a big imagination and, overactive imagination, you know, a little cuckoo or something. She's gonna, like, try to persuade him, like, don't pay attention to
You
her.
go ahead and roleplay it.
She has a very overactive imagination, you know. She's been saying all kinds of silly things. I wouldn't pay her much mind.
You are aware that I was here last night when your friends came home, correct?
Yes. And we appreciate the needle.
Good business requires good connections. If there is a paper trail, however, my lips are not sealed.
Oh, do you think that we did something? She's like trying to see if like what his intentions are. Like, is that what he's intending? Like, you do you, but like, is he insinuating like that he thinks he did something? Or just that we were involved, or
Make an insight check. Uh, 13. You get an inkling that he has some ideas in his head.
Okay, well, we appreciate your hospitality. I should have a group.
He gives you like a blank smile.
She like winks and smiles at him. And she goes up to join the... Sorry, she's trying to cover our asses.
The rest of you retreat upstairs.
Listen.
Yep.
It's connected. It has to be connected. They said that two people were burned alive at the bazaar, and the hooded figures that we saw were, for one thing, in an alley right by the bazaar, and two, they were using fire magic. How can...
Cora, they were talking about you burning them alive. Those were the burned bodies that we left behind.
Oh.
And the innkeeper does know about it, by the way. I tried, but I was not able to persuade him otherwise.
That I use fire magic.
He's not stupid.
Yeah, but I've never used fire magic around him.
But he saw how everyone came in last night. He put the needle on the towels by the door.
Well, we were covered in blood.
That as well.
Kind of ash or anything like that.
Maybe they could be convinced that we were like victims of the people with the fire powers.
Doubtful.
Well, if you would like to tell them that, then be my guest, but I feel like if we are not implicated in it, we should not implicate ourselves in it.
Okay.
I agree.
I still think we should talk to Ilya. She seems like a good person. I feel like she would understand.
I don't know if we know Ilya well enough to make that sort of character judgment.
Well,
and there's nothing to say that Ilya wouldn't turn us over.
She does work for pay, not out of the good of her heart.
what else do we do? Because I don't have any other ideas.
We could just leave the city for a while.
Go out.
Keep doing
Take
what
one of the
they're doing.
reliquary jobs. Come back. When things have cooled down a little bit. Maybe. Yes.
don't. I don't want to just leave them. What if they're doing something horrible?
Well, the town guards seem to be on top of it. They've got the whole city on lockdown. Everyone is locked in their homes. And the town guards are out searching for any evildoers.
Guards are incompetent. They think they're not gonna be able to do anything about it. They don't even know what's going on.
Do we know what's going on?
No, but we know more than they do.
What do we know, Cora?
We know that there is some really, really fishy shit going on with some really creepy people.
I am
That's more of a hunch than information.
It's a gut feeling. Listen, I don't get gut feelings that often, and I know I'm not the smartest person ever, but I really feel like there's something going on here. Something horrible.
Well then, if we were to follow your plan, what do you suggest we do? Walk around the city until we are attacked again? I'm not following.
I suggested that we go and talk to Ilya about it. I still think that's what we should do.
Ilya would most likely turn us in.
I can't believe you people. Like,
Cora, I'm not trying to antagonize you. I'm trying to understand. Do you think that Ilya knows something?
Huh?
Do you think that Ilya knows something?
I think that there's a stronger possibility of her knowing something
Compared
I think
to the
that there's a
guards?
possibility. Yes, compared to the guards, at least. I just don't know what else we could do. And I can't just turn my back on it. And I'm not going to. And I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. And if you want to leave the city and just lay low, then that's fine.
Cora, going on a suicide mission doesn't help anyone. If you were to go after these people, which is absolutely your prerogative, you saw what they did last night. Could you, on your own, take more than 2 of them?
No.
Do you
Could you
think
take-
there's only 2 of them at all?
I think so.
Could you take one of them one-on-one?
Yes.
What did they do to you? What they did to Pip, and then they take you? I do not know where to find you if you get taken. That is what disturbs me.
I don't think that they can, actually. Because I'm like an elf and stuff.
But that doesn't mean that they couldn't
Okay,
not
you don't
be
know
on
anything
campus.
about them.
We need information.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we should just go up and go and try and fight them now. But you guys are just saying, hey, let's just ignore this and leave the city.
We're saying let's live to fight another day, but being an elf, what does that have to do with anything? Are you like immune to sleep or magic or something?
Yeah. Since I'm a full-blooded elf, I have out of character. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. It's called Fey Ancestry. It's a racial trait of elves.
Okay, you could tell her that probably in character, or would you be cool with if you just had said that?
Mostly.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I can't. Magic can't put me to sleep because I'm an elf. I'm a full-blooded elf.
You can still be knocked unconscious by anything.
I mean, I could if they knocked my head against the wall, yeah, but magic
Which they
can't.
could do.
How exactly did you all come across these people? I know you broke off to follow something, but I don't know much beyond that.
They wanted to follow the woman who was around when they got pickpocketed.
Before then, she's just. I have this weird feeling about her. It was like she was moving with this sort of odd purpose. And whenever I followed her down that alleyway, I lost her at some point. And right after I lost her, those two cloaked figures came at me. And they were just so creepy. It wasn't normal. It wasn't like this like normal like, oh, we're criminals and we're gonna rob you and kill you. It was like they didn't feel pain whenever I burned them. It was like there was something wrong with them.
And they were upon you that quickly?
Huh?
They were upon you that quickly after following that woman?
Yes.
It's not a good sign. That makes me think that they have many numbers to be following
Exactly.
around like that.
Exactly. And I know that's not. I'm not saying that we need to go and try and fight them, but I can't just turn my back on this and just let this happen.
Okay. But Cora, what exactly is this that is happening?
I don't know, but I need to find out more.
Okay, let's say we all go ahead and we investigate this a bit more. And what we did last night, where we were just investigating, no plan to hurt anyone. Someone died, and we all go together, and then a lot of us die. Is that blood on your hands, Cora, or is it blood on all of us, or?
It's your decision to come with me or not. I'm going regardless of whether you do or not.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go talk to Ilya.
When the guards are out looking for someone who burned 2 people alive, which, by the way, is something that you are capable of doing.
Me to do.
I just don't think we should be calling any kind of attention to ourselves right now.
Why do the guards have the entire city on lockdown over 2 murders?
Well, because they are murders and there was no murderer found.
But murders happen all the time in cities like this, in cities of this size.
Oh, that's a
Like
good point.
people die in alleys.
They actually don't.
Oh,
Me? Wait, what?
what?
They don't. Well, because if you go around killing people, the Second Order will come and kill you.
Oh, okay.
So murders are very rare. Sorry.
Never mind. Ragavir never said anything.
Zip, zip. Rewind.
The whole coming back is undead thing, very bad.
I might be able
Yeah.
to. Let me think. If
So
could-
we lay low for today. We stay here today, but if anybody's going to know anything, it's Ilya.
My concern is if that innkeeper tells the guards about us, since we did burst in here last night with you bleeding all over us.
True.
Then we need to get out of here.
Is there a window in this room, Gray?
There's a window in every room. There's a window in all but one of them.
Okay. Is it the type of window that could be opened?
It opens inward, yeah.
Okay. What if we just like?
It opens out towards the street, just as an aware.
Okay. What if we just leave and go somewhere else and hide out for a while?
Gray, would we know, staying in a city, if there is a curfew type thing like this, are people, allowed outside their homes, legally, or?
You've, traveling as you have not been in this situation before.
Really? Okay.
Like I said, it's rare.
We could just book it.
I mean, you guys can look. If you look out the window, there are people moving around.
what the tavern keeper said specifically was that people were advised to stay home.
Yeah.
I think what Ragavir said was a good idea. We can go to the reliquary, we can get some quests, we can stay out of town, and we can get stronger while making some money and helping other people.
There's
Be helping people.
there was a job to clear out a hive of insects,
There is,
I
and there's
think.
many jobs.
And it's close by. We go through, clear out the insects. Clearing out a hive of insects would be, great practice for, say, clearing out a den of blood-crazed, fire-mad criminals. Just, possibility. Just saying. Get used to acting
Yeah,
as
that's
a
a good
team.
point right there.
I agree. I mean,
OOC.
we would also.
Ryan, how mad would you be if I told you that mission's gone too?
I mean, not that mad. Like, I kind of figured it would be gone, but
that one did get cleaned up, but
yeah.
sorry.
I'm
There's
not.
Let's just go have a look-see.
There's other missions, and maybe there's new ones. Who knows? You don't know any teleportation, do you, Cora?
Did you say?
You don't know any, teleportation type of spells,
Oh, I know a little bit.
like if you were to be entrapped and then you could just escape away safely.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
I mean, we could tell them, look, we found your fire starter, and then we get a big reward, and then you snap out of it. But then we can
I think
never
that's a good
continue this
idea at
plan
all.
again.
You know what? I think I know what I need to do.
It was a joke. I'm
I-
trying to make light of the situation.
Cora
guys-
appears to be deep in thought. Like she's thinking real hard. You've probably never seen her actually thinking like this.
We've never seen her thinking.
Well, not
Never
really
seen
thinking
thinking
as
with
hard as she is
magnitude.
now. I think I know what I need to do.
You guys all hear
What
a
is-
sack of potatoes again.
Terrible timing.
I look down.
He's on his back trying to roll over.
Is what you want to do get a new harness? Because I think I agree with you. And she's going to pick up Chumby again, and just shove him back in.
How about this? I'll make you a deal. If we can get a mission to Seer, then we can go. Then I'll go with you.
Seer.
Yes.
Here.
That's
That
far.
is very far away. Do you have
Why
a
Seer?
reason to go to Seer?
That's where my sister is.
Do you think your sister might know about something like this? Is that why?
She's the smartest person I know. My dad's there too.
Say if there is nothing to Seer, I'm not saying that we cannot do that, but if there are other jobs on the way, would you be willing to take them? Because I do know that Reliquary does have other locations.
Reliquary
Maybe.
has a location in Seer. So I don't think we're gonna have any postings for Seer missions down here. They're gonna be
Maybe
at the position
some
of Seer.
jobs on the way, if that is what you would like to do.
But we'll see. But for now, we should just go and talk to Elia.
Yeah, I turn to Valeska and say, your pet, they can sense magic, right?
He can eat magic, yes.
But you have to sense it before you can eat it. Do
Yes.
you think that's what's happening?
Do I think what that was happening when? That he is sensing magic? I do not follow.
It
Go get more tea. I'll be right
seems
back.
like he wants to go somewhere away out of your harness, trying to get somewhere.
To be away from my bosom? What is wrong with you? And I pick him out of my baby Bjorn on the front, and I place him down on the ground to see if he wants to, like, go somewhere.
He burps.
Maybe not.
He starts waddling.
Okay.
In a direction.
Let him waddle.
He goes over to the window.
Oh shit.
I look out the window.
Look at the street you've seen a couple of times.
Do you think we should just
Anything
place him
notable?
and watch him
Is he
go?
trying to leave?
Make a
Like jump
perception
out of
check.
it?
You want me to make a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Smells some really good sticky buns.
Probably.
Say that when I can't get sticky buns.
Wow. Double twos.
Okay,
Oh wow.
You see some of the rainfall outside landing and bouncing off air outside the window to the right. Up on the sill.
yeah, that's odd. The rain is bouncing off of nothing or something invisible. And I'll point to what I see.
You see the rain just start falling normally as you point.
They must be moving. I start. Yeah, like I go, like I'm about to leave, but then I remember that we agreed not to split the party. And I'm like, what do we do?
You think something is spying on us?
Spying.
Something is happening. It may not involve us, but a lot of strange things have been happening and it hasn't been good.
Just kind of snorts, and she's like, well, that's the understatement of the century.
I can't believe I rolled double twos on a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Hi.
Pip's gonna go up to the window.
Okay.
Is it open or closed?
It's
by the way?
closed.
It's open, right? Or no? Okay.
No, Strix didn't open it.
Pip's gonna open the window.
You open it, and rain starts clattering in.
I'll be right back. And he's gonna like climb out, and he's gonna like look over, and he's like, "You think I should check the roof or something?"
No.
You should go alone. Remember what happened last time you went alone?
You know what? That's a good point.
So Ragavir's at that point is going to cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
Use one of his wild shapes to cast Find Familiar and summon an owl.
Mm-hmm.
And send it out the window and send it flying up above to see whatever it may see.
Make a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yeah.
For the owl? Okay.
No, for you.
Oh.
Oh my
Dex-
god.
So for me, sorry. So that's +2, so that's 6.
Bonbon gets you.
Oh, fuck.
Wild
Fuck.
magic considered a spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because
That thing's
I'm
trouble.
expending it to cast a spell.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it. We're going back inside, and I put Bonbon back in the baby Bjorn.
Okay, as soon as he's away, I cast it.
Make a strength
Yeah.
check for
I'm
us.
holding Bonbon. I'm so bad at
Strength
strength.
check.
He is too, in fairness. You beat him.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that twice.
The 9 was still more than he rolled. You pin him, he
God.
starts squealing and kicking.
Stop it. You're being a baby.
Mm.
So I send the owl out up into the sky above the inn to take a look, inspecting especially the area around our window
Sure.
and up on the roof.
Make a perception check, just a straight roll.
Not an advantage because it's an owl?
Because it's raining.
Oh, okay. Then... So that's total of 20.
And what were you looking for specifically?
Just looking for any abnormalities with the rain or any figures like on the roof or any abnormalities with the rain around our window.
You don't spot anything.
Don't spot anything? Okay. My owl doesn't see anything out there. Nothing on the roof.
Must have gotten away then.
Oh,
That was certainly interesting. What do we do now?
I don't know. Now that we are being watched, what do you think we should do?
I do not know if this involves us in any way, although it is suspicious that these figures were around for Bonbon to notice them twice and then left as soon as I looked for them.
I feel like it's connected because whenever you think about it, the people that we apprehended were magic users, so they probably have other magic users. They're probably like stalking us or some shit. I mean, it's probably not hard to figure out where we're staying.
There are a lot of magic users out there, each with their own prerogatives, but I do think that it's connected.
Why don't we just dress up Cora or something and then we just go around outside?
I'm gonna help you out a little bit here as a DM
and
for
what did you say?
DM will lend a little bit of a hand here. There's you don't have to like depending on who you're trying to hide from. Cora's outfit doesn't indicate that she casts magic. It just indicates that she doesn't wear armor. So keep that in mind. Depending on whatever
Like
you're trying to
cloak
hide
around.
from. Yeah.
I can like pull my cloak around me and stuff.
Someone not wearing armor doesn't mean they can cast Fireball.
Not every lady walks around a town wearing heavy armor.
There you go. So.
Couldn't be me.
I think that
Well, put it this way: there isn't a giant arrow over Cora's head going, "Hey, she uses fire."
I don't do armor, and I also cannot cast.
Hello?
All right. So to the reliquary then.
I guess so, yeah.
Yes, let's get there. Let's go fast.
Which gate do you guys want to go out of?
closest, I guess.
The closest?
Whichever one's further from the bazaar.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, we
closest
shouldn't
one?
say whatever gets us a wide berth around the bazaar.
Okay. You guys gonna gather up and head back downstairs?
Yep.
Okay. Those of you with decent perceptions notice the innkeeper doesn't greet you or nod, but watches you all leave.
Before we leave, like while we're still in the room, can I cast aid on myself with 2 other?
Sure.
I put Bonbon away. Said Bonbon to know. Give Bonbon to strongest party member.
Give Bonbon aid.
Yeah.
Alma, you put him in a full Nelson.
Is he considered grappled now and he cannot get me?
Yeah, you can cast it. If you give notice, you guys can pin Bon Bon down.
Okay. I'm gonna cast aid on myself, Valeska, and Strix.
You all get your temporary hit points.
Y'all get 5 temp HP.
Oh, beautiful.
Is aid actually temp HP, or is it just increase your hit point maximum?
Let's see.
I think it's
I
10.
think it is. I don't know. Can you click the spell?
Yeah.
Aid. Hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 points for the duration. So it's
Oh, okay, so 5 and 5. Oh.
so you can still get
interesting.
temp HP from Balm of the Summer Court and Armor of Agathis and stuff like that.
That's good to know.
Okay, no.
There you go. You pin Bon Bon down, he squeals and kicks, but he doesn't get out.
Good, maybe now he'll get a workout. Chonker.
He's starting to look a little skinnier than he did in the morning. Because
Yeah.
you guys aren't fucking force feeding him cantrips the whole day.
Oh my god.
Really slimming down.
Yeah. You can tell that he gains and loses weight in a pretty rapid fashion.
Okay, well, he ate 3 good berries, so he better be fucking full for the rest of the day.
Dude, he's gonna be like so constipated. Why would you do that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I kept
Because
on
I
force
thought
feeding-
it'd prevent him from eating my familiar, but apparently not.
No, he eats
Little
all.
pig.
He's a black hole.
I don't think he gets full.
Yep. Accurate. You guys all gather up and step out into the rain. And you start making your way towards the southern gate, and you notice there's a bit of a line heading up towards the gate. The guards do seem to be stopping people. About 8 people ahead of all of you.
Alright. Dragovir's just chilling. He's just vibing to the rain.
Yeah, Pip's chilling.
Passing through, you can see the guards kind of like lift up the cloaks that people are wearing, kind of like check the sides, check the hips, pat them through. Repeat the process.
Wait, what are they checking for?
They are like opening cloaks and checking like waistbands. They are checking ankles, and they are checking like upper arms.
They're checking for daggers and for axes.
Maybe.
Fuck. It's that fucking hand axe I left there. Okay.
Next person goes on through the gate. The 6 people ahead of all of you.
Stay in line.
5 people.
Pip has elevator music going on in his head.
Licks one eyeball and then blinks the other.
Yeah. Oh my god.
3 people ahead of you. Finally comes up to your turns.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Ragavir will go through first.
Okay.
I'll go second.
He just kind of like smiles and like he's been watching. He's just like lifts the cloak and like shows them whatever they want to see.
How are you today, sir?
Doing okay. It's a nice day out.
He gives you a look.
Weirdo.
Alright.
He likes the rain.
He looks, checks. Do you have a staff? You have a staff, right?
Yeah, I've got a staff.
He checks your holster, looks for any other sheaths of any kind.
No, he doesn't. I don't think I have any.
I don't think you do either.
Yeah, right.
Alright, move on.
And he just goes on through.
And checks the nesting. Asha lifts up your, well, politely.
Yeah.
You know,
She
pats around.
she lifts her robes out of the way for him to like.
All set. Carry on.
Have a nice day, and she nods at him.
Who's third?
I'm third. Alaska.
What in the Nine Hills is that thing?
This is my emotional support familiar.
He kind of pokes out. It is so cute.
I know, right? Give
Oh
him a
my
little
god.
He's adorable.
This is my son.
May I?
Of course.
He gives it
Don't
like.
bite him, okay?
Oh, he bites?
Only if you're mean.
No.
Are you mean? And I give him like a look.
I try not to be.
Oh, then you have no need to worry.
He reaches in to try and give it like chin scritches and it nips at him. Okay.
Oh no.
Are you sure you weren't mean?
I
Cora says that kind of like teasingly.
I am very kind. Move on.
And then I will go, and then I'll kind of like lift my robes and stuff out of the way so he can check everything. And as he checks, I kind of try and make small talk and like, so do you know what this like lockdown and stuff is for? I heard some people talking about it, like something about something about the bazaar or something. Did something happen?
Yes, some lunatic pyromaniac decided to murder. Unspeakable, really. We haven't had something like this in years.
Holy shit!
Whoever did it must be an absolute psychopath.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I hope you guys find them soon, okay?
We will do our best, Missy. Carry on.
Okay, thank you so much.
Alma will go after Cora.
Where do you carry your hand axe in, Alma?
I don't think I didn't carry it in anything. Everything is just out in the open because she's used to having everything on hand.
You gotta have it strapped to something. I mean, we're gonna
Probably
find
just
it.
had it through belt loop or something.
Find it on a belt loop.
Yeah, it's just tucked into like a belt loop with the daggers. Oh no.
Carry quite a lot of weapons, huh?
2 daggers and a sword. It's not that much for someone who's a paladin.
Uh-huh. Can you roll me a deception check, please?
Sure.
I could like aid because I've been kind of like making small talk and we're like associated with each other.
Nah.
15.
He gives you a curt nod and... Where are you going? Where are you heading? I had 2 different words there on my mind.
I'm following my friends. I'm not purposefully going anywhere.
Towards...
She's gonna look at Cora. Cora, where are we going?
Into the reliquary. Or trying to see if there are any new job postings there.
Lovely. Carry on.
Okay, I'll go.
It gives you the look over. You got a curious amount of weapons on you as well.
Eh.
Carry on.
Bye. And he kind of just like skips. And then falls on his face.
No. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll go through next.
I'll check you over. You have no bladed weapon, so it'll be the same as the other, like the first 3. Pat, pat. Carry on. Ragavir, Asha. I think Pip as well.
Oh, and I've still got my familiar like out, like, because it lasts for an hour.
Yeah, we're
So
not
it-
focused on them for
Okay.
a second.
Okay.
So it's Ragavir. Sorry, I'm changing fucking with your sheet. Hang on, let me. Yeah, just Ragavir and Asha. As you all pass by, the guard that was checking, you see him move on to the next group. But both of you can make perception checks.
Jesus, 21.
You're 21. Ragavir, you do hear like the sound of like armor jingling a little bit, and you're just like, oh, what's that? And you look over and you can see the guard that had checked all of you, let all of you pass, but you can see him kind of like make a motion towards a different, another one of the guards, and kind of make a hand motion, point at the belt, and tell him to go. And you can see him take off into the city. Not at a sprint, but he briskly walks in.
Okay.
That's all you see.
All right.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Guinea big.
Guinea baby.
Guinea pig.
Okay, so as soon as we start walking, Ragavir's going to start just like look obviously impatient. Once the other ones, everyone else is through. All right, come on, we need to go. We need to go.
Yes, we're going.
And he picks up the pace a little bit, and as soon as he's out of sight, he's just like, Naga, fuck. Alma, they noticed.
Yeah, I could tell. I'm not surprised about that.
They sent off one of the others to notify other people in the city, and they know we're headed towards the reliquary.
Asha, could you maybe do your thing and go down some back roads with us?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're not out of the town, are we?
You are outside the city at the moment.
Oh, we're like out. I thought we were going to Reliquary.
It's outside
Yeah,
the city.
Reliquary is outside the city.
Oh, it is outside. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think it only works cities.
I thought it was inside the city. Sorry, you dumb.
The map is really shitty, but if you guys actually want to see it, I will here. If you look there, you can see the city layout. The gate you guys go out is in the bottom, near in between the Vienna district and the Bourdain district, and then Reliquary is the little spot far over to the left of like whitish tiles.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So are we? So when we get to the reliquary, is there anything, like different there, or?
Still the same building that you've
Okay.
seen twice.
Okay. I'm gonna. Then I guess when we go inside, if that's okay with everyone.
Yes, but we should be quick. They know we're here.
Let's just look at the message board and then leave.
So you guys open the door.
Yep.
Okay. You see Sai at the front desk again. Only her, but as you enter. Ah, hello again.
Hey, where's Ilya?
She's in the back. Did you need her?
I was just wondering. It's always nice to talk to her.
I can get her if you'd like.
If you don't mind.
She gives a little side nod and heads out into the back room.
I'm going to read the quest.
Okay, it's the same as it was yesterday morning when you read it. There is a delivery request to Port Glass. There is the war band that is attacking people heading towards Gom. There is someone looking for an escort to Riverton. There's a post about shady dealings that are going on within Kildean in regards to smuggled goods and strange people. The same thing for gladiators wanted in Gom. There is retrieval of goods in an abandoned an encampment that was overrun by monsters to the southeast.
Slaying of creatures towards Fallen Mare. The request for dragon skills was completed, so that's not there anymore. And then there is also a wanted poster for someone named Hermit.
Hermit.
Correct.
He takes
Hermit
note
the
of
frog
the-
here.
You'll never catch me alive.
Oh my god.
Hermit the orc here.
Gray, please tell me if we ever do turn in Kermit, you have to use that voice for the whole combat.
Sure.
Thank god.
What do you want from me?
I'm going to cry.
Hermit doesn't want to go in.
Don't put Hermit back in the slammer.
Hermit only killed 4 people. Just 4.
Dude, now we have to do this.
Only
fucking
4.
quest.
It wasn't me, I was framed.
I demand justice.
Oh my god.
You spend a minute or two reading over the board, and that's what you come to. It does look like 2 are in the process of being filled out, but they haven't been posted yet.
See, like what they look like so far. The ones that are in the process of being filled out.
The rewards look simple. So you gather the mission or quests are probably not anything overly extreme, but there isn't a whole lot of detail other than one is a request of retrieval from goods from somewhere. It's not listed. And then the other one is, it looks like some sort of, I really want this thing to die.
You can only voice NPCs with that voice for the rest of it.
Oh my god.
3 years later, he's still voicing NPCs with that Kermit voice.
The fun part is I have noise canceling headset, so I don't even know what the fuck I sound like. I've never done that voice before.
You sound exactly like
Good.
Kermit.
It's a very good Kermit impression.
Thank you.
Is has Ilya come back in yet?
She will in a minute or two, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to talk while the room's empty if you wanted to.
Okay.
Pip walks next to Asha and is like, what do you see?
Oh, well, there's quite a few good quests here. There's a warband attacking some people going to Gone. We could escort someone to Riverdon. That would definitely get us out of town. There's some shady dealings in Callium. There's some smuggling going on. Probably not a good one for us. Gladiators warrant in Gone. Retrieve goods from an encampment to the southeast. Slaying creatures near Fallen Mare, and there's a wanted sign for some hermit fellow.
Well, if we want to get out, then we should go north. If we go south, then we have to come back north through Callium.
I still have to pick up my sword, just so you guys.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So we shouldn't
So-
go far, so that we can come back.
So maybe the Gom place seems to be the best. The Gom mission seems to be the best one.
I think we could be pretty good gladiators. Are you? Come on.
Listen, you guys can go do that gladiator business if you want, but I'm squishy and I know it. I don't think that's really for me.
Maybe the
So-
warband? Wait, no.
Why?
I don't want to fight one-on-one. What if we fight an army?
For glory!
I don't like one-on-one,
That's the
but
Golem spirit.
what about 7 on 40?
I think our odds are pretty good.
Pretty good.
Maybe we can convince them to make it like to fight us like 7 on 7 at a time. We can do it then.
Yeah, maybe.
Or still looks like she's like in deep thought.
So maybe maybe the golem ones could, well, maybe the one golem one or the escort could be good, and then we could come back to Callium.
Yeah, do we know, like, how far it would take to get to Riverdale? Like, how long getting there and getting back would take?
On foot?
Yeah.
Valeska and Asha would know. You guys traveled with a caravan, so you probably add a day or two onto your journey on foot. But it'll probably take you maybe 2 weeks,
There
That's
and
perfect
back?
then.
give or take 3 days.
Yeah.
That could be perfect then, because they said the max time for the sword would be 2 weeks.
Yes, and it
I'm sorry.
would-
Did you say to Riverdale and back, or just to Riverdale?
we need to come back for the sword, so
Just
to
just
Riverdale
just
and-
to Riverdale is 2 weeks. Coming back would be a
That's
month.
fine.
I do have something here in a day.
Should we go to Golem then? I mean, maybe we don't even have to do anything. We could just go to Golem to hang out or something. I don't know.
You hear the
That
door
sounds
kick
fun.
open, join the other side of the room. Why didn't you tell me? I don't care that I was sleeping. Friends, hello.
Hi.
She comes like sprinting around like the corner of the counter and walks right up and just grabs Strix and hugs her. I
Oh,
was so very worried.
hello.
I don't know if you've heard what's going on in the city, but I was so worried that it was one of you. You look different. Did you get a tattoo?
I look at my arm, and I think it's the first time I've noticed the tattoo, so I look down at my arm, look back up at Elia, and I'm like, yes.
It looks good on you. And turns to the rest of you. So, what can I do for you? Have you rethought about my offer?
We did actually. I think a few of us are interested in joining.
Ooh.
Yes, I would like to join very much.
Well, I can get the paperwork for that right now.
Me too.
Me too.
Ooh. Multiple members. Would you all like to be a party, or do you want to be individuals?
What's the difference between the two?
Certain missions are a bit gated. We don't want people going to kill themselves. So, they're normally restricted to, at least have a couple other people with you, unless you have merits behind you. Like a Dower, for instance, could just take whatever he wanted. But if you're in a party, you get better access to more of those extravagant ones. Normally more lethal, so not always recommended, but...
You all think I'm keen on being seen as a party.
I wouldn't mind.
The jobs would probably be more exclusive as well, so they cannot snatch them out as quickly.
I'm all for it.
Did you guys perhaps have a party name in mind? I know some people are all for the flair and titles.
Do you have an idea?
No.
Oh, you sounded like you did.
I'm just excited.
Can I assume that all 7 of you are interested?
I wanted to talk to you before I signed up for reals,
Oh,
if that's okay.
of course. I have all the time in the world.
Okay, but I'll let everyone else, I guess, do their thing first.
She looks over towards Valeska. I am so sorry. I totally forgot. All 8 of you. And she scritches.
You are going to be official bonbon.
Well, yes, all magical creatures. Curious, he's getting, how do you say, chunky. Have you thought about maybe feeding him appropriately?
I thought about it, but he eats magic, so
Yes, if you want him to appropriately get bigger, you need to... It looks like you might be feeding him snacks, always.
oh, you would like bigger spells? But I only have. Well, is there anything I can cast that isn't going to hurt you?
Well, he's already eaten he already ate a familiar today.
Do you know more about these creatures? Do you know that if someone was to cast something offensive at him, would he be okay? Could he eat it?
My knowledge is limited, so I don't know to the extent of what one that size could eat, but I do know the big ones can take quite a punch and be fine. It's more like indigestion.
Do you know if it is possible at all to train this adorable creature to not eat our friendly spells?
Like my familiar.
Yes. He ate an owl. Well, not like an owl, but like it was going to be an owl. I think that's a bit fucked up.
I don't know. However, if you would like, I have spells of my own. If you would like me to feed him, I would be so... I just really want to hold him.
Well, if you are willing, and I take him out of the sling and I let her hold him.
I don't have my phone on me. Where did I put my phone?
Cast power word kill on this thing.
No, I was fucking. I will just look it up real quick. I don't know. I know what level she is, but I don't know what.
She's got in the tank.
Yeah. She can cast 3rd levels. Okay. At his size. Okay. She is going to cast a spell in her hand. Are you going to give it to her so she can hold him?
Yeah. She handed him over.
And she scoops it up, and as she holds out, you know she's wearing plate, so she's a little brawny, but you actually get to see how strong she is when she reaches her arms out, and she just kind of one arm, not even arm, just kind of one hand's bonbon into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And her hand starts to glow, similar to the way Strix's does, but in a much brighter fashion. And bonbon, and then immediately, and is about 4 feet long at this point.
Oh God!
Is now considered a small creature.
It's bigger than Pip. Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
You're not great size.
And she kind of and just drops him onto the floor.
Is he
Wow.
like a good? He's not a chunk. He's just like a.
He looks like a chinchilla. A big boy.
Is he dog size now?
Golden retriever-ish. Definitely not rideable, but bigger.
But can Pip ride him?
Not really.
Dang.
Damn.
That is... Oh, you're so fluffy. That is all I have in the tank at the moment. I do believe he needs more than what I can do next. But if memory serves, they get very big very fast if you want them to.
Hana, or actually, I just asked her so what did you cast on him exactly?
I casted nothing on him, but I wanted to make it bright in here, as I am bright and cheery, and outside is not. She gives a look at the door that's just complete full of spite.
Well, Strix did that before, but it was a snack.
Oh, you mean like this? And she casts light on her finger, and Bonbon eats it immediately.
Yes.
I did not cast that.
Okay,
I made a small sun.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I nod, impressed.
Oh, see. I'm sure you know what she cast. It's fine if you know it.
Daylight?
It was daylight.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So, do we have any papers to sign to
Oh,
join?
yes. Let me go fetch those real quick. Sigh! And you're from the back room. What? Attitude. I've told you this multiple times. Stop. Kind of saunters out. Gives like this, the fakest Alma-esque smile she can give.
What does that mean?
The way you smiled at her afterwards.
Oh.
That was a genuine smile.
Oh no. Sai, finish the papers. So, did you want a party? All 7? 8? Sorry, 8.
Dad, I think I'd like to sit down and talk with you a little bit about some things before I, like, sign on officially. But I think I'm maybe on board. I have some questions.
Sure, what are they?
Cora kind of just, like, looks around the room. And, like, at everyone, and then she's like, could I possibly, like, talk to you in private, I guess?
If you would like to take the time, sure. I don't see why
Okay.
not. Do the rest of you have any questions?
Nope.
Sure. Let us
Can
go
we
have a...
retroactively say we retrieved Gregory from the stables?
Please, God.
Okay. Well, it's only been a day.
Someone just
Yeah, but we're not coming back to the city
too.
so far as we know.
Oh my God, we can't leave Gregory. I will literally kill
Okay.
myself.
You're gonna have to send someone in to go get him.
Ragavir will go back to go get him, but
Oh my god. Do they like, I guess, go into a separate room or whatever?
Yeah, if no one else has any questions while she's in the vicinity. Sure, let us
No.
go talk. Ragavir, do you want to go back and get Gregory?
yeah, Ragavir will go back and get Gregory.
Okay. You open the door and look out. And start making your way towards the gate that you left.
And then once they get to, like, I guess, a private room.
She'll take you to the barracks. The door is sealed enough that you don't think anyone will be able to listen through, and she just sits down on one of the bunks. So, what can I do for you, Cora?
Wondering, how did you get into the mercenary business?
Well, I was hungry, and I couldn't convince people to sell me food because I look, and she like makes a motion around her halo. So I learned how to beat people up and take food, and if you get really good at that, people take notice. And then Dower asked me to do it not to good people, and now I don't do it to good people.
Well, for the record, I think it's beautiful. I don't understand why people would be like that. Did you grow up around here in Callium?
I grew up in Fallenmare. Yep, my family has lived there for many generations.
Right. And whenever I don't know like much about like ASMRs or anything, or really you as a person. I guess it doesn't have to be related to being an ASMR.
ASMR is you don't pronounce the two
ASMR?
A's. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've only ever read it in like books, you know. Do you ever like I don't know. You know, the world is such a weird place right now. It kind of feels like there's a lot of things that are going wrong, and it's like no matter what you do, like any good you try to do, it doesn't really end up actually helping in the long run, you know? Do you ever think about stuff like that? I'm sorry if this seems random. It's been on my mind a lot.
Well, I think it depends on what you mean by mattering or not. In the grand scheme of things, most of what I accomplish doesn't really change the course of history. That's more for the heroes. But, you know, I go out and I slay a monster. That's... Who knows how many people that's saving. I consider that good.
What if there was something going on and you knew that it was bad? You just knew somehow, even if nobody else really believed you. But it's really big and scary and you're not sure if you can do anything to do anything about it. What do you do? Do you still, like, try? Or... And Cora just looks like she's, like, really thoughtful, I guess.
Ilya takes, like, a contemplative look on her face. She thinks. Have you ever heard of my name before?
Yeah. It sounds... I think I've heard people with that same name before. But...
Make a history check.
Okay.
Seven.
I assume that's a no.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not very academic, I guess.
I don't know how true it is, but apparently I am named after my great grandmother. Very, very long lineage, as the name gets passed down. But there's a story that gets told in my family that we're all very proud of, despite our heritages. And she kind of looks up at her halo again. But it was of a beautiful maiden in shining gold armor who stood her ground against great adversity despite the inevitability of her cause. Needless to say, it is told that she did not return from her task. However, there were a great many people that were spared for her deeds. So, in my opinion, when faced with great evil, it's best not to act foolishly beyond your means. And I strongly advocate against self-sacrifice. But if your heroics can give people stories to tell for generations, I don't see why you wouldn't throw your name in the hat, if so to speak.
I guess. Because I've never really tried like that, like being a good person. But it's just... I guess I've never had it, like, right in front of my face before. You know, something that just... And I don't know how... I understand if you don't want to be involved in what's going on, but I think I might have stumbled on something, and I really don't know what's going on. But I just have this horrible feeling, and I don't know what to do.
Well, you're being very vague, so I don't quite know what you're talking about. Would you like to enlighten me?
I don't know. Well... You have to hear me out, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna cut away from right here and see what the rest of the group's up to.
Okay, yeah.
I think we were talking about what we should do. Pip kind of like continues on. He's like, well, if the sword gets done in the next 2 weeks, and it takes a while to come from a Riverdon, maybe we should consider maybe Galm, but maybe we don't have to even take a job there. Maybe we could just lay low.
Yeah, I nod.
Everyone looking
like,
at
yeah,
Pip.
just
You're an idiot. Why are you talking? Just kidding.
yeah, I'm
Frowns.
I'm sort of anxiously glancing to where Cora and Ilya went off to.
Sounds like there's not a whole lot of riveting discussion here. So Ragavir,
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to note that like if my familiar is still at if I've still got my familiar,
Mhm.
like it's perched on my shoulder.
okay, he comes back and sits. You've got
Okay.
like half the duration left. Or no, I'm sorry. You probably have like 10 to 5 minutes left on it.
Did
Okay.
Ragavir leave already or no?
Yes.
Ragavir left already, yeah.
I mean, you guys would have had to tell him that Grigory was still in a stall.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so before he leaves, can I put something around his wrist?
sure.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. But
What?
I'm assuming you're going to DM him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm carrying on then.
Okay.
Ragavir, as you approach the gate, you see the guard who you saw make the motions, as well as the guard that he sent off into the city, and both of them are sitting down and eating currently, and there is a new guard there checking out people.
Okay.
But,
He just kind of like smiles and waves at them and continues to like go enter into the city or like just keeping it casual.
you get like a small toast. He raises his hand. Hi, how are you? He goes back to eating.
Yeah, he just like walks through the gate, no problem.
Yep.
Cool deal.
I mean, you get like the check over, but you're fine.
Yeah, cool deal. Cool.
You can go retrieve Grigory. It's going to take you about 20 minutes to do that, and then probably about 30 minutes to get back.
Okay.
No issues getting to the stable. The rest of you? Anything that anyone wants to add, or should I go back to Bree?
Good.
Alright.
They're
Just
just, I
waiting,
mean,
vibing.
and the thing, big thing.
Cora?
Yeah, okay. I'm not like a smart person or anything, and it doesn't happen often, but sometimes I just get this like really strong like gut feeling, you know?
I believe they call that intuition.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. I've had it about some people before and I ignored it and it turned out really badly. And there was this girl that seemed just off. It was like she was like sneaking around or something, but it was like she was being purposefully casual, but that's not even it just I don't know why it stood out to me, but me and some of my friends followed her one time because I had seen her a couple of times, and every time I saw her I just had this weird gut feeling. And I followed her into this like alleyway and I lost track of her, but then these weird hooded figures came towards me and they they did some sort of spell on Pip and put him to sleep and tried to take off with him. And so me and my comrades or allies or whatever we are, I don't know that we're friends, we, you know, pursued them. And whenever we were fighting them, they used magic and stuff, which, like, I know magic. But whenever whenever we hit them with spells and stuff like that, it's like they didn't feel pain. And they had this just demeanor that was just completely off. And it was like they just kept smiling and being polite. There was something wrong with them. Something really, really wrong with them.
So
And
you are saying you got into a fight?
Yes.
When was this?
Like I said, you have to hear me out.
I am listening.
Last night. Strix, I guess it's pretty fair to say that she almost died. They almost killed her. And I can't stop thinking about it. About how odd they were, and they just came out of nowhere. And I feel like there's something really, really wrong that's going on in the city. But I don't know what to do.
Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Okay. 16?
You see, as you say last night, you can see like a glimmer in her eye, and she's like,
And I know that that's why the whole lockdown is going on. I swear to God, I didn't go around randomly finding people in the street and, like, murdering them. That's not my style. Like,
And what
they
would you say your
attacked us
style
first.
is?
Huh?
What would you say your style is?
Well, they came and attacked us first, and I was just trying to get my friends back.
I don't think you need me to lecture you on how bad killing people is.
I know.
Have you ever killed before?
Yes. It's not pretty. But, I mean, the world's a kind of dangerous place. I don't do it often.
The people you killed before these two, was it a similar situation?
Yeah.
She sits there contemplatively, kind of stroking her hair.
Don't get me wrong. Fighting is fun. Killing people is not fun. Does that make sense?
No, I've never really considered fighting to be fun, especially when my life is on the line. I consider it dire. Not exhilarating, no. Scary. Very scary.
I think there's something wrong with me. I've always thought that there was kind of something wrong with me because of, like, these weird powers that I've got and stuff. I think it made me, like, just weird in a way that other people are. But I don't want to hurt people.
Well, it seems like you do a good job of it.
It's not...
How about we go return to your friends,
What do you think I should do, though? You seem like a good person, is why I'm asking. And I don't know if I'm a good person, but I don't know.
Well, I like to think of myself as good. That is fair. However, I have never killed a person, though it seems you have done so multiple times. I understand the story for last night, sort of. I believe I follow. I don't know the context for the other times in which you have committed sin. But I think there is always a road for atonement, and it depends on how you decide to walk it. that makes you either a good person, a bad person, or sometimes a very bad person.
Never killed anyone unless they were trying to kill me, if that makes it any better.
Self-defense is always justifiable. It's just to the extent that you take it. You know,
Well,
if
yeah.
if they were down for the count, you know, did you really have to go in? If
No.
you put them in the ground, did you have to finish the job? Those types of things are questions you have to ask yourself.
I know. I don't.
It sounds like you are convinced that there are more of these deranged folk within the city. Is that correct?
I really, really, really feel that way. And I'm scared that they're doing something horrible to people, and that if I just go away and pretend like it's not there, that they'll continue to do horrible things to people.
Well, what information do you have right now?
That there are people? Do you know
Yes.
where? How many? What they are doing? What their goal is?
No, I don't.
Then it sounds to me that you need to either figure out why you discovered them in the first place, what it is you are looking for, and perhaps what it is you are looking to stop. If you can't answer any of those questions, then I don't know if you have any business pursuing nothing.
Okay.
I am a firm believer in fate. I strongly believe that if you don't know where you are going, it doesn't really matter what road you take, because you will end up where you are supposed to be. So if you would like to pursue these people within the city, A, be careful, because the guards are looking for you. And B, be careful, because if there are more of them, they are also looking for you.
Okay, I understand.
Let us go rejoin your friends.
Okay.
You'll enter back into the lobby room.
Welcome back.
Hello, Valeska. Were you all still interested in signing up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am.
Ragavir will. Is he back?
He'll be back in like 10-ish minutes.
Okay, Ragavir will be right back. He is getting our donkey.
And I will be right back in like 5-ish minutes.
Sounds good. Well, we can go ahead and get the paperwork done. And for the sake of brevity, it's like the same thing, just in a different form. But, were you all interested in a party name like I mentioned? Or are we just going by, first names?
Maybe first names for now.
You have
Aw,
no fun,
come
Asha.
on.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on, Asha. Pick something.
Peeps Protectors, I don't know.
What?
And she gives you a little wink.
Very well.
Oh, I don't know if I know what our vibe is currently. I don't know if I could pick something that we would have for the rest of time. Is it editable?
If you want to have perhaps fame, we have some people who are, they are called upon specifically by title. So there's a bit of notoriety that goes along with it. And if people know who you are and know your accolades, it's very easy to get work.
Oh, how about staying alive? We would like to stay alive.
That's dumb.
Very catchy, Asha.
Yes, I'm not very good at names.
Eh.
You are all very colorful. Mayhaps there
Okay,
is
so
something
we-
there. You do have a bonbon.
True. I don't know.
Bonbon and the ladies.
We're... I don't know if Ragavir will like.
Ragavir and Kid.
Super Crushers Extreme.
Sounds very intense.
I will leave it blank for now. She looks extremely disappointed.
I
The
don't
heck,
know if we
guys?
know what we stand for yet. That is why this is so hard.
Yeah, Strix looks very conflicted. She doesn't want to see Ilya disappointed, but she also really doesn't want the team name.
You're all no fun.
I'm fun. I swear, I'm fun. I'm really fun.
He's very fun.
You are adorable.
Oh, thank you. I know I am. And he like runs a hand through his hair.
Is your skin like rock or like scale? What is it? I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, I don't know. You want to touch it?
I've already touched you before. I will touch you again if you like.
Here, go ahead.
You're so flashy, but sharp at the same time.
I think that's good, right?
I think it might mean you need lotion.
Oh.
I could be
Huh.
wrong though. I don't know. I'm not a goblin.
Oh, I don't know either.
She fills out all of your forms. If there's any adjustments to information that any of you want to make, any people you want notified, etc., etc. I will assume not if everything remains silent. Stamp. You're all set. Is there a mission I can sign you up for now?
I mean,
You're
I
also
threw a couple of
talkative.
ideas around, but nobody really said anything.
Much like right now, Pip, where they're not really saying anything.
I know. It's like I'm the leader here, right?
Well, Pip, if you're going to talk to me and no one else will, how about you pick what they do?
Okay. Brief reminder, what's on the board? I know the golem ones because I kept those in mind, but
Yeah, delivery request, warband attacking people on the way to Golem, escort to Riverden, shady aliens in Callium, gladiators wanted in Golem, retrieve goods in an encampment to the southeast, slaying of creatures near Fallen Mare, and a wanted sign for the current.
I have a question. Do you know anything more about this hermit person?
Only that the actual request was submitted to the guards. We have a copy, because he's wanted for murder. She kind of says the word and lingers for a moment. Her eyes stay fixed on Pip, but there's like a pause, like notably. To my understanding, he fled towards the northeast. Was the last he was seen? He was heading towards, I believe, Port Glass.
Is there anything
This
on there
was
about
a
them
week
being
ago.
powerful?
He was capable of murder and running away.
Huh.
How
Maybe
fast he can swing a sword, I don't really know.
Maybe not the murder.
Probably not. If we were to become gladiators, would we have to kill, or if like let's say if we were fighting and it was clear that we were like out of the count, would they not kill us?
It depends on which sport you enter in GOM. I have entered one of my own. I am 1-0 proudly. I did not kill my opponent. I have seen many others die though. Beheadings, those are very common. I saw one person get their spine ripped out by an ogre, so that also happens.
Oh. Huh.
It was a bit of a mismatch. I think they might have just been suicidal.
Ew.
It was
Huh?
it wasn't really a fight. It was I dream about it sometimes.
Well. Go ahead.
How far is this settlement to the southeast?
What settlement?
Wasn't there like something to the southeast?
An encampment.
Oh, and okay. encampment, settlement?
I am not quite sure. That post has been up for quite a while. I think one person went for it before, but they said it was too much for just them.
Huh. Well, I guess we're having a hard time deciding because we have a couple of orders in place here in Kalium, and it's going to take a bit to get those orders done. So we're trying to figure out where we should go to where we can come back in time to pick up our orders.
You could go to Port Glass. It's nearby, depending on how long you're trying to wait. So it may be 3 days travel to get there and 3 days back.
Huh. And where are we taking the glass?
To Port Glass. It's the delivery for them. Port Glass is on the Shadow Shore. It's like this obsidian line. As she starts describing it, Pip, you know exactly where it is.
Oh, I know where that is. Yeah. Huh.
It is right here.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you lived in the desert, Pip.
It's a little bit
Yeah.
deserty.
It's still in the desert.
That place I know the best. I think we should go there. And it doesn't take too long.
That sounds good. to me.
Very well.
I'm in agreement. I think it is best to
I
not
have-
get too close until we get to our things.
Yes, I have no objections.
I could get the supplies together. It would be ready in probably about an hour. Do you have a method of bringing the crates? Or do you just
We
plan
have
on
a
carrying?
donkey.
Grigori.
It might. You know what? If you had a cart, I am sure Bonbon and Gregory together could do it.
Bon Bon, we are going to put you to work. You will not be a chunk anymore.
Do you happen to have a cart here we could borrow or purchase?
We have one that you could rent for a fee. If you would like to buy it out, we could also sell it to you. That is acceptable.
How much would it cost to buy it?
Ryan, how much does a
Yeah.
cart cost?
Give me one moment.
It's
I
not.
can't believe Ryan's like your little servant,
I-
like monkey.
he's
Like,
got-
Gold.
what
How
is
much?
this?
15 gold.
We can sell it to you for 20.
I've
Okay,
got
I'll
a
buy it.
heavily indexed player's handbook. That's why
Exactly.
he's asking me these questions.
I think it'd just be good to buy it. I'll buy it. It's fine.
Very well. We can get that hitched for you. We can provide saddles. With a donkey and a gallant. I have one French real quick.
Gallant.
Gallant. It's a bit of a weird travel in the desert, especially when it's raining. So you might be slowed down a little bit, so maybe more like 4 days to get there.
It's okay. They said it might take a maximum of 2. Sure, it'll be fine.
You're looking You're looking at the chinchilla's like little stubby fat legs, and you're like, that's gonna be fun in the sand.
Hell
He's
yeah.
gonna get drunk.
And he's gotta practice being a mount. You can't just live the
Gotta
easy
practice.
life up until that point.
It looks
That's
up with you
what-
with sad, beady eyes, and you see one tear just roll down the fur.
You're a big boy now.
I guess it's possible that like Ragavir could always like give them a break and like transform into something and help out
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
if he'd
Thanks.
be willing to.
That's
Hey!
the first thing you hear as you open the door.
No, I do not say that character. Because Ragnar would be all about helping out. I go, yeah, I could do that. What am I helping with?
Horse.
Horsey Ragavir. Alright, and he places the gold on the table.
She takes it. We will get that set up for you. Dower's probably asleep. Who else would be able to help? She opens the door.
I can help you.
It's a bit heavy for you,
I-
Pip.
Oh.
I could help.
Oh, I can help with strong stuff.
I think we've got it. Corey! And she just screams into the back room. Tunk, tunk, And that same one-armed Goliath that you had seen previously on your first entry kind of pokes his head out. Yes. Can you get the cart and the supplies for Port Glass set up, please? Yes. He starts. His footfalls are heavy, and while he's not as tall as normal Goliaths, he's probably only about 7'2"-ish. His footfalls are fucking meaty. He is a thick boy.
That guy's big.
Yes, he is very big. He can also destroy steel with his fists. It's very incredible.
That's
He, again, one arm just kind of like pushes the door open and makes his way outside. Very handy. It's a joke. No? Okay. You're right, it's not fun to make fun of the disabled. That is poor taste.
No, I thought it was funny.
Thank you, Pip. I don't really have anything else to talk about. You're welcome to talk amongst yourselves, or I can, look up to God and fast forward it an hour.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good to me.
You strap up Bonbon and Grigory to the cart. I'm here for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank God.
So I was occupied while you guys were picking out a job. I know we're going to Port Glass. Why are we going there?
Delivery.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're making a delivery.
It'll take a good amount of time for the orders to be done.
Yeah, I did catch that much.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will.
Sorry, I was asking as Ryan, not as Ragavir.
Mhm.
I imagine we covered all that with
Yeah, I figured.
Ragavir in the past hour.
You guys aren't talkative today.
I'm never talkative.
We've
Joke's
had a
on
long
you.
day.
I've had a long day and I'm talking a lot.
Cora just looks like she's like deep in thought, like very contemplative, which is very, very out of character for her.
Speaking of,
Ragavir's been vibing for the past hour with his lyre, like in the rain, just like very like raindrop inspired tune going on or something.
Boom, ba-da-boom, boom.
Very jaunty.
Alma's thinking about how she might go to jail if she goes back to Kalium.
yeah, it's your turn now, Alma. You fuck. Or got to skip out on the last one.
Yeah, it's your fucking turn.
Feel. I wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Now you get to RP in jail, and we're all outside the bars.
Just RP by yourself in jail.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so we're
Right
gonna
now, I was
be.
thinking about how the group should be named after him.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah.
The Pipperinos.
Pepperonis.
The Pepperonis.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up my
Sorry.
random encounters.
Poggies.
What did you say?
Right now, Pip's like, I am the only one talking right now. Maybe we should have just named it after me.
What did we end up naming the
Like a
group?
very good
We didn't name it.
Mascot. Maybe we should.
Well, they do keep saying I'm a mascot, even though I wasn't okay to that at first. But you know what? I'm warming up to the idea. I'm pretty cute.
You are very cute. I don't think it is meant as an insult.
I don't know about that.
We don't think it that way.
So yeah, I have my random encounters. Who wants to roll the D4?
I feel like there's someone who hasn't done it yet. I know me and Momo have done it.
I think me and Ragavir did it before.
Yeah.
Let's do
I
Cora
can
and
roll
Strix.
it.
Yeah, we'll do Cora and Strix. Strix, you get the D4. Cora, you get the D20.
We see the bug again.
Bree, do you want to throw me a D20?
I'm doing it.
A
Two,
D-
2 and then 6.
Oh.
Second bracket.
That was a D6.
Oh, right. Roll a D20.
Yeah.
D20, Bree.
Was okay.
15. Oh. Well, the first chunk of traveling is slow as you watch Bon Bon attempt to scale sand, which Grigory is just kind of like dragging the cart and Bon Bon for the first like 2 hours as Bon Bon tries. He really does. He looks back at Valeska and, another tear rolls out of his cheek.
I give him little encouragement, minor illusions. I know it's not good for him, but I can't help. I just can't see my boy in pain.
He tries to chase it, and he's just like a dog kicking and digging sand. He's just kind of like moving it and not himself. But after about 2 hours, you guys start moving. The rain continues to fall, and nothing seems to impede your journey. So, 6 hours you manage to carve out of the day. If there is any discussions anyone wants to have while we're going, let me know.
Yeah, are we like all in the cart?
No. Bon and Grigory cannot carry you guys. You're all walking.
No. My poor
Okay.
Gregory.
Their backs. This is good for them. Do they look like they're bonding?
Grigory looks like he's intentionally like
In
dragging.
his eyes. Oh my god!
Oh my god, Gregory!
I mean, he's trying to show. He's like, I am strong. I do not need this little furball.
That's your coworker.
I'm walking alongside Gregory, and I'm just like, "You're such a good boy," giving him encouragement.
Gonna like walk, I guess, alongside Alma, but again being uncharacteristically like quiet.
Alma continues to be as silent as she is.
Pip's probably thinking way too much about being the mascot.
Oh, Alma's thinking about that sword that's gonna be waiting for her when she gets back.
Heck yeah.
Thinking about if we need a group name, does that mean we need like a jingle? She's like actively making like a song for the group.
Oh my god!
Who wants to give me another roll as you all watch the chinchilla struggle in the sand? This roll will bring us to nighttime.
I can do it. I don't think I've done one yet.
Sure.
Roll what?
It's a D4 and then a D20.
Oh, you want me to do both?
It's up to you. No one else wants to roll.
Rip.
12.
12.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Hot damn.
You see a figure walking perpendicular to you in your travels, but at the way he's walking, you guys are going to cross paths. You see an individual standing medium height, cloaked, robed, just a bunch of oversized clothing, just kind of like draping over the body, similar to like how like a nomad might travel. But you see 6 satchels strapped over his back, his sides, one in the front and then one on his hip. And he's just sauntering along in the sand. You will eventually cross paths with him if you continue forward.
Could we just like stop?
You could if you want to.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Once we're within 60 feet of him, can I do Divine Sense?
Sure. You'll keep dragging along, and as you get within, about 200 feet, this will give you a bit of an indication. Bonbon starts freaking out and starts trying to haul ass towards him.
Oh my god.
He's a bit slow at the moment, but he's trying. He is now dragging Grigory.
Holy shit. Wait, no.
Should
That's not
I
in character. That was out of character.
should I unhitch him? What do you think? You think it is a threat? Okay, if
Or he's carrying magic.
Yes, that was my thought exactly. If he has, I would guess that he has magic items on him.
Do you think we should stop?
I don't know if that is the case actually, because we have some magical items.
Something up with him.
True. Well, let's stop the cart and not let Bonbon assail this man.
Bonbon's kind of dragging the cart, so...
We can try, but he is like the size of a dog right now, and I'm not very strong.
Oh,
Maybe just try and tell him not to.
Do you want me to pick him up and not let him go?
Yes, please.
Okay, so, Alma's gonna do that.
Make a strength check.
Okay. How do I do strength?
Just click your strength.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh.
Bonbon wins.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Kind of like, you go to like grab him and he just sort of like starts dragging Alma in the sand.
Oh my god.
Restrain.
Is the person reacting to this?
He has stopped at this point and is facing all of you, but he's not making any movements to move in a different direction. He's just kind of like looking.
How close am I to him?
Probably like 100 feet or so. Bonbon started freaking out about 100 feet ago and just started going.
Yeah, can I try to restrain Bonbon now?
You can make an athletics check.
Oh.
Should we have someone go talk to that person?
Oh
my god.
So this is fun. Ty goes to the dodgy, and he also rolled a natural 20.
Jesus Christ!
So unfortunately, Bonbon is determined.
I'm just like trying like to like hold him in like my arms in a grapple, and he just like slides out with his slippery fur.
So are both of us trying to hold on to him right now, and we're both being dragged along?
You kind of like, one has the back, one of each of you has one of the back legs, and just looking at each other in the sand, like, really?
Yeah, I'll yell. If you have magic that you want to keep, you should go in another direction.
You just need the figure kind of tilt his head. Are you casting Armor of Agathis? Valeska? Court?
Yes? Sorry, I didn't pick it up like 3 times. Yes.
You are casting it? Okay. You go to cast it, and Bonbon kind of turns and looks at you. And starts turning the cart to get towards you.
Oh, maybe we should just keep Bonbon attached to the cart at all times, and then he'll never be fast enough to catch it.
He's also being weighed down by 2 people and a donkey.
Listen, I am not proud of this line of thinking, but what if that man has something stronger than just a little daylight?
You want to let
I-
Bonbon loose on him?
I don't know.
I see no reason to set Bonbon
You
on
get kicked in the
a
face.
random guy. Ow.
Do you think someone should just go talk to that guy?
Seem to hit
I
our
could
wound.
message him, maybe.
I think it's worth a try.
Okay.
How close do you have to be to do that?
I 120 feet.
Oh,
She's
hell
within
yeah.
range.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message, and I'm gonna say, hey, so we have a magic, like, animal who eats magic, just so you know, and he's really big, and we're having difficulty getting him to, like, not go towards you, and we don't want to, like, harm you or anything.
There's a pause. And then in your head you just hear, hello. And that's it.
It again, and I say, hi. Is that okay with you? Do you want to like shift directions or something?
There's a pause. Hello.
Am I close enough to see, like, to vibe check this guy?
No, it's 30 feet.
I'm gonna say to the rest of the group, hey, this guy's weird. He, like, I warned him and stuff, but he just keeps saying hello back to me. I'm going to say cast message again at him, and I'm going to say, can you say anything but hello?
How far are we still 100 feet away from him?
Yeah, Bonbon at this point has been stopped, so unless you're going ahead of the cart. He does eventually, if you don't move, Valeska, he will eventually eat your spell.
But, oh, okay, I fucking move.
Okay.
I'm moving back. Only takes me
Respond
6
to my
seconds to cast.
You get yes.
I'm gonna cast it, and I'm going to say, are you gonna, like, hurt us or something?
No.
Carry on.
You keep moving away, and Bonbon keeps pursuing.
We're still being dragged around, right?
I mean, unless you want to let go.
Yeah, I would have let go by this point.
You let go. The cart rolls over you. You die again. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
You get squished, turn a pancake. Oh no, not Strix
Let
again.
you let go and roll out of the way. There is no stopping this divine chinchilla.
I want that fucking phrase tattooed on me somewhere.
What's up, Brian?
I said Strix is the Kenny of our world.
Oh my god.
You bastards.
You killed Strix!
You killed Strix! You bastards!
Strix has to die every single session after this one.
Oh my god.
Like that
It's
wizard
okay, you
pop
are-
I
up
got
on
a freebie
that
once,
wizard green text.
guys. I got a freebie once. I'm not getting it again.
We have to keep doing it until he gives you the tough feat. I'm sorry.
She got durable.
Yeah.
She got durable.
Oh,
I
you
got
durable.
the durable feat. Yes, I didn't know if I was allowed to tell you guys that, but I did get the durable feat.
Huzzah!
Good.
So is this guy in front of us, is he like trying to walk again, or is he still just standing and staring at us?
He's just staring at you.
Ugh.
I guess we should just, like, carry on and go past him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
let's
nothing
try
else
to
to do.
keep Bonbon at a bit of a distance.
I wonder if is he even real? Maybe he's like an illusion. I know that there are some spells that's like they create like a servant for you.
Does message work on those though?
I have no idea.
Let's just try and move past him.
You gonna try and corral Bonbon to go around?
I'm
What?
gonna like cast little minor illusions to like kind of like bait him to like go around the figure.
Sure.
So, question.
Yep.
The cart we've got has currently got 2 harnesses on it for creatures. Could we fit a third on there?
You don't have a third.
Okay,
If we had a
Cool deal.
horse.
that was my question.
Just gonna ignore him and go around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy enough. He makes no attempt to approach you.
Pog.
You guys go around.
I'm
About-
suspicious.
You're about in line with him.
Mm-hmm.
He watches you go past. You continue
How
onward.
far away are we from him now?
How
As
far?
far-
How far around do you want to go? 30 feet, 60 feet, 100 feet?
60 feet.
Okay. Within divine sense range.
Yeah.
You cast it. Nothing. Nothing that you're not unfamiliar with.
Nothing
Okay.
tricks.
No, I did it earlier on her, like twice.
Yeah.
So he's not doing anything, he's just watching us go around?
If you guys go past him, he turns and just continues going the way he was going.
Do we see anything in the direction that he's moving in?
Sand.
Is he
Like, there's no,
hearing
like,
anything?
remember how we saw a tower from like 2 miles away last time?
Yeah.
Nothing like that?
You see sand and rain and some more sand.
I'm just staring this dude
Is
down.
does he have like cargo? Like, can I see what he's carrying?
He's
Oh
got
my god.
He's got 6 satchels, 2 on the hip, 1 in the front, 1 on the back, and then one larger one at his left hip.
Nice.
He's also robed and cloaked, hood up. Face is like wrapped, like mask, to keep the sand and rain out.
Not in like a suspicious way, in a for weather protection way.
They're kind of one and the same.
Okay.
He made no motions against you, made no weird
We're
comments
cloaked
or.
suspiciously.
Everyone's among us sus.
True.
Cora, ask him what he's doing.
So should I say they want me to ask you what you're doing?
Or you could just ask him, because since I'm sure the information would benefit all of us.
I still phrase it like, well, you can't hear what I'm saying.
I know how Alma knows exactly what Cora's saying.
Hello. The figure like stops and turns back towards all of you.
I'm going to cast it again, and I'm going to say, can you speak more than just one word answers?
I
No.
already said yes to that.
Oh. I'm going to cast it, and I'm going to say, can you say yes? Can you answer yes or no to questions?
Yes.
I'm going to cast it, and I'm going to say, are you a person?
No response.
Ask it where it's going.
I cast it again, and I say, are you a spell?
No.
Are you going to Kalium?
No.
Why are we
Is
here?
there anything that we can help you with?
Yes.
Can you write?
No.
Are you human?
No response.
Ask if he's
Check the
serving
distance.
someone. Like if he's
Are you serving someone?
There's no response, but this time you don't gather that he's ignoring the question. You gather he doesn't know how to answer that question.
Are you doing something for someone else?
No.
Are you going somewhere?
Yes.
Do you know where you're going?
No.
Are you just walking until you find something?
No. Bonbon is still, like, moving, by the way, because he's not going to give up
Can
on you.
I want to get within 30 feet of this guy.
You want to turn around and head back?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonbon is going to chase you.
Alma's gonna try and restrain Bonbon.
Make a strength
Yeah,
check.
I'll help Alma.
Alright.
Can I help Alma give her advantage?
Yes.
Can you take the hood of your cloak off so that we can see you?
No.
Do you have a face?
You hold down Bonbon. Yes.
Are you afraid of us?
No.
Do you think we could be friends?
No response.
Rude.
Alright, as soon as I'm within 30 feet of this guy, I'm going to do my vibe check on him.
You vibe check. There is nothing.
Oh.
What's the vibe check?
That is, I shout back towards the group. That is not the person. It's not alive.
Oh,
I know. I figured that out already. I'm going.
Thanks for
Hey,
filling me in!
I was still asking him questions.
Like in the Notebook, shouting
Can
in the
you,
rain.
like-
Yeah.
like,
Can you
can't-
if you come closer, will Bonbon eat you?
How was that answer that?
You don't get an
Bon-
answer back, as you get like the mental image of a question mark.
Oh, so are you? If you, so we have a spell-eating animal. If you come towards us, it will eat that spell. But will you still be alive if that happens?
No response.
Come on, man, I'm
We
trying to
should
keep you
just-
safe.
Why are we wasting time on this guy?
I'm
Yeah.
curious.
We've got places to be.
We
Do you
really
wanna
do.
come
Getting
with us?
wet in
I'm
the rain.
going to cast it. I'm going to say, do you want to come with us? We're going to Port Glass.
No.
Oh. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
Ask him
Is
if
there
we can
any
help him.
way? Huh?
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Is there any way that you can tell us non-verbally how we can help you?
No response. He's looking at Valeska because she's closer.
I
Can
put
you
up a
just
hand
like
and like kind of
talk
wave it
to this
at
guy?
the whatever it is. She is now like suspicious of this thing.
He stiffly raises his left arm and he doesn't wave, but he like holds it up and then
Can we
sets it
see
back down.
his like skin and stuff?
From your distance, no. Valeska, you can make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's 18.
18. In the rain at 30 feet, you can't really make out. He could be wearing a glove, but the skin tone doesn't look right.
If I mime taking, because he copied me when I put my arm up. I mime like taking my hood off.
The head tilts and resets.
I look up at the rain to see if he'll look up with me.
And he does not.
Oh.
Tell us in one word what you are.
No response. Sorry. No.
Ask him if he knows what.
Know what you are?
No.
And you don't know where you're going.
No. Yes?
Why don't you want to come with us then if you don't know where you're going?
He can't.
Well, like that's probably, you probably can't answer that, huh? Why don't you want to come with us?
No response.
Come on, I know. If you could say any word, then it doesn't have to be yes or no. You could say, busy or something like that.
We're like still walking as it's going on. No.
You can be, but Bonbon is pursuing, or not pursuing, being held.
But Bonbon's attached to the cart, and I was walking alongside Grigory. So are we at a standstill then?
Yep.
What is the holdup? What are we doing?
And Velasquez also
I
like
don't
60
know.
feet away from you, towards this.
I'm going to
thing.
cast. I'm going to cast. Are you alive?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run to Velasquez.
Are you, like, do you like breathe and stuff?
No response.
Velasquez, what's going on?
Well, first of
Are
all,
you a vampire?
the thing is not alive. Bonbon is. I don't know why Bonbon is so intense on whatever this creature is, but I just wanted to see what it was, and I get nothing from it.
So it's not alive? Is it an undead?
I think it's going to hurt us.
That is one of many things it could be if I get nothing from it. Yes.
So do we want to attack it or leave it be?
I think that it needs help. I think it's lost. It says that it doesn't know where it's going.
You just said a second ago that you think it's gonna attack us.
I said I don't think it's gonna attack us. Sorry. I don't think it's gonna attack us. I'm gonna message him and I'm gonna say, you're not gonna attack us, right?
No.
No,
Yeah,
he will not attack us, or no, he will attack us.
Are you going to attack us?
No.
Will you attack us if we get closer?
No.
Okay. He says he won't attack us at all, and he won't attack us if we get closer. Oh, I'm really curious.
Okay, well, after you then.
And I'm gonna go up to him.
How close are you getting?
I'm gonna get like 10 feet away.
Okay. And he looks at you.
Can I see him?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm not very good at. Well, I'm okay. I'm at 10.
10. You look like past the hood, like to where the eyes are, and you can see. You don't see an iris, but you do see like a soft blue hue. Not a color, more like a light.
Like 5 feet closer.
You get within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
Okay. You step within 5 feet of him.
Okay. And then can I see better?
And you can see that he has lights for eyes.
Does he have like a face?
He has eyes. The skin tone you can't really make out. He looks brownish.
I'm going to say out loud. I'm going to say, "Hi, can you talk out loud?"
You can hear a voice, and it sounds very rattly. Hello.
Oh, so you can't talk out? Is it still only the like one-word answers even outside of message?
Yes.
Oh. Do you know why?
No.
Do you have any friends?
And the head kind of tilts. No response.
I mean, do you know of any friends that you have? Do you know anybody else at all?
Yes.
Are they people that you're on good terms with?
The head tilts again.
Like people that is anybody let me think. Is anybody ordering you around, like telling you to do things?
No.
Did someone ask you to go somewhere?
No.
I'm gonna get a little. Can I get closer to you? I kind of want to see what you are.
And the head kind of tilts.
I mean, I'm asking for permission to get closer to you. Is that a yes?
No response.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer. Like, to where I'm, like, face to face with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, like, kind of, like, put my hand up. Like, and be like, here, put your hand on mine. I want to see what your skin looks like. Feels like.
Kind of turns its arm. It doesn't put its hand up to yours, but you can see the cracks and discolorations. It looks like wood.
Can I, like, try and figure out what it is? Like, have I ever seen something like this? Could my character try and figure it out?
You have not. No, none of your characters would be familiar. Because technically they don't exist.
Are
It's
you
a
sure you don't want to come with?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is that a motherfucking warforged?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Yes.
We can be friends and we can help you.
No.
Do you like to be by yourself?
No.
But if you don't like to be by yourself, then can you write?
No.
Oh.
He's gonna reach down into one of his front satchels and unzip it.
Okay.
And look up at you.
Okay. I just watch him.
He watches you.
Why are you? Do you want me to get something out of your satchel?
No response. He'll turn and get from the second one, kind of pull it in front of him and unzip that one.
Do you want me to look in your satchels?
Grab a third one and unzip it.
I'm approaching.
Okay.
Why are you unzipping your satchels?
And fourth one.
Are you going to hurt me?
Fifth one.
I just watch.
And unzips all six, including the big one at his side.
Okay. Do you want me to do something with the satchels?
He just stands there. You can ask as many questions as you want. There will not be a response from this point. So, what's everyone else doing?
Oh, god damn it!
Asha is like has her arms crossed. She's like tapping her foot. She looks really like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, Pip looks. He's standing by the car and he looks really irritated.
Can Alma
Yeah,
walk there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Strix, since you were there first.
Yeah, when it started opening the satchels, I started approaching. Can I, stand? I'll go up next to, Cora, I guess. I'll, poke it with my staff. That's probably a bad idea, but...
The satchel or the warforged?
I'll, prod the outside of a satchel.
You poke it. It's a bag.
Wait, you said it was a warforged?
I mean, you guys don't know that, but you know that.
Look inside a satchel. Like, I'm gonna look inside the nearest satchel.
You peek your head in. Just
yeah.
Empty.
Huh?
Doesn't look like there's anything.
I'm gonna look in all of the satchels.
It's the same thing for all of them.
I'm going to say, I don't understand what you want. Are you looking for food? I'm going to get food out from my bag, some of my rations, and I'm going to hold it out to him. Does it do anything?
Nope.
I think it's going to be getting late soon.
Is he moving at all?
Nope.
There's nothing in any of the satchels, and he's not... I pick up one of the satchels.
He's not gonna let you take it.
Okay.
Can Alma go to where Asha and Valeska are holding Bonbon?
For the sake of brevity, you can tie Bonbon down. You can hog tie him, and you can just leave him in the sand.
Okay,
So sad.
I'll do that and then go over to where they are.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Can I?
a ration in one of the bags.
Okay. It disappears.
Trying to
it just-
get something.
Bag of folding.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I like poke my staff into one of the satchels? I'm not letting go of it, but just sort of stick it in there.
Okay. You stick it in. You don't. Shut the fuck up. You don't feel a bottom.
I'm going to look towards one of the towards the Warforged, and I'm going to say, "Can I have one of these? Is that what? Are you offering me one of them, or I could pay you?" No response.
Nope.
Can I? If I pick it up, how does he respond?
You go to grab it, and he's like, he just holds the bottom of it.
Try closing it. Almost gonna shout.
I close it then.
You can zip it shut, and he sets it back to the original position it was, but keeps the other 5 in front of him.
Ask him another question.
Yes.
Maybe that'll make him open.
They go so well.
So Ragavir's gonna approach at this
He's
point.
not answering. He's not
Having
answering.
watch this. He's
Is
gonna
there any?
approach and step
Go
up next to next to Cora.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? I'm gonna look at the Warforged. Is there anything else you can tell me about like what's going on? Because I'm very confused.
No response.
So Ragavir's gonna reach into one of the bags and just like grab at whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna like try and grab something.
You reach in, you feel your finger curl around something, and you pull out
What do I pull out?
a piece of paper. And the bag immediately zips shut, and he sets it back to where it was.
Reach into one of the bags and pull out a piece of paper.
And he zips it up and puts it back to where it was.
And I'm gonna do so for the rest of the bags, I guess. Is it all just a bunch of piece of paper?
Yeah, you're gonna pull out. So you'll have 4 pieces of paper in your hands, and Ragavir will have 1.
Okay. And what do they say?
One of them says, Ragavir, Ryan, I'll send you yours because it's.
No, don't, because Ragavir can't read it.
This is very true.
He can't read. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Forgot that
Say it again.
Ragavir is illiterate.
I'm going to say to him, "Hey, could I get the piece of paper from that bag that you zipped up earlier, please?"
As soon as you say the first word, you say "Hey," one of the pieces of paper just turns to ash in your hand and blows away.
Okay. I guess. I like, and then I go quiet.
Ragavir just walks over and hands you the piece of paper.
You hand it over, turns to ash.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait
Here
to
at these
look at the. I'm gonna wait to look at the paper before I do anything.
Let me.
Can I like look at them? Like, is there anything notable?
Are you gonna try and steal a glance?
Do that. Don't do that. No.
It's up to Strix.
Okay. I'll hold off.
You have 3 pages left?
Yeah.
How big are these pieces of paper?
Not very. They look like bookmarks. There you go. Cora, you can read those, and that's what each of them says.
I'm gonna read them out loud.
You go to say the first word of one, and it turns to ash and burns away. So this one is gone.
Could you do that spell, the one where you speak in people's minds?
I don't even know what's going on at this point.
It is raining. It is so comfy in the sand. Valeska and Asha play patty cake.
Pretty
Wait,
much
I
at
want to
this
play
point.
patty cake too. Come on.
Wait, no, don't leave Bon Bon and Gregory on their own.
Cast message on the Warforged, and I go to say.
You speak one word. What's the word that you speak?
Bright.
Gone. Turns to ash. One paper left in your hand.
You know, I was hoping we'd be able to get there by night and then rest, or at least halfway get there. But I suppose not.
You had a 4-day travel, boy. You're on the first day.
Yeah. It's somewhere nice. At least almost there. Not almost, but on the way.
Or just kind of looks around, like what should I do? And
I shrug.
she is gonna try and put it in her pocket.
Okay.
Does it work?
You put it in your pocket.
And then she's gonna look around and say, hello? Does it turn to ash?
Yep.
I'm going to go look at the Warforged, and I'm going to say, could I have the paper that was in
He straightens out his bags while you're talking.
Hmm?
Sets it back to the original positions. Not a home. And turns, and he starts walking the direction he was heading in before.
He says, not a home?
Mm-hmm.
Not a home. Is there anything else I can help? Can you explain this to me?
Can who explain what to who?
I'm talking to the Warforged.
Yeah, he is.
As he's walking away.
Yeah, there's no response to you.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Kind of seems like that guy didn't want to waste space, or at least a breath of air, talking to you. So we shouldn't have done the same thing.
Why are you being so rude to me? I didn't do anything to you.
I'm just saying he didn't seem like he wanted to talk to us.
I don't know, there was something weird about him.
Yes, this whole encounter was quite peculiar, but not much that can be done now.
I'm gonna kind of
stopped freaking out
jot
at this
down.
point.
As the second the Warforged turns to walk away, Bon Bon settles down. You done?
Okay, I unhog my poor boy.
Can we like low-key set Bon Bon on him now?
You want Bon Bon to fucking attack?
Oh my god,
It wouldn't be necessarily an attack. I'm just saying, like, it might be an attack. We don't know for sure.
Well, Bonbon's not
You want
freaking out
Bon Bon
anymore.
to eat the first Warforged?
The only Warforged.
Only Warforged in the world.
He said not a home, so he hates us anyway.
So we should kill him?
I don't think that's what's going on. I don't think that we can think about it in the terms of, like, the way that we think about things. I think he was just operating on, like, a level completely outside of us. He didn't do anything to hurt us, so I don't think we should do anything to him.
I just want to know what kind of magic, because he's obviously magic. I know we don't know. I know, like, our characters don't know what a Warforged is, but, like, I want to know.
He's also gone.
Yeah.
Fair
I guess
enough.
we just continue on to Port Glass.
Bon Bon, attack!
Bonbon, go! Kick his shins out.
It's why I laughed when we rolled this encounter, because I knew with this host of characters, it was gonna go
So there
one way.
was something, like, was there something really cool that we missed out on, or something really, like,
I don't want to know.
dangerous that we just managed to avoid?
Gray won't tell us, probably.
If we missed out on something cool, please never tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell me. I'm curious what happened.
I mean,
Huh?
some people don't want to know.
Well, you can tell. You can DM it to me.
I could. I'm not going to, because there's a chance you re-roll into him.
Okay. Never mind then.
So what time of day is it right now?
It's nighttime, pretty much.
We should go ahead and set up camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can comfortably
Okay.
enough end session coming into nighttime here. As lackluster as the final encounter was to end the night, but it's random.
So, you spend the whole day in the desert talking to a wolf.
It was no. It was
That's
already.
how it be.
I don't think that encounter was really more than like an hour at most, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, you guys made the majority of the travel.
Yeah, like in world, really didn't take that long.
It was probably like 20 minutes tops.
We should have killed him on sight. Dare he
I
hear
mean-
us?
Torn him apart.
I said, are we gonna attack them?
Sold us parts.
Jesus.
Sell bonbons, sell the parts, make the money.
Oh